What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. You don't know it's your boy King again. They are chat the damn thing again, and today I'm there with a big coach. Well, one big coach joined so far. A few other big coach said the might drive. Mr. Stanley Wagwan, how are you doing, man?
Alright. But then, I listen to the rain.
The rain, yeah, rain more. When them say water more than flour.
Well, I don't know which one, but it's raining a rainy Sunday night.
Yeah. And for those who don't know, Mr. Stanley, who don't know, because everybody's supposed to know, but those who don't know who Mr. Stanley is, make them know who Mr. Stanley is. Make you hear how your CV go now. How your CV go.
Papi, that's one thing with me, we're not trying to go over the top all the time, but I'm a coach at Excelsia the last 8 years. The youth programs, U14, and now U14 and U16.
Yeah.
I've been with Cavaliers over a couple of years now. Was team manager back in 2014. Yeah, I was manager of the Premier League team where we just came up. And now I coach the youth teams, assist with the senior team, also assist with the female program at times. I've coached a couple of Super League teams, Mountain Dew, Augustown, Barbican, and quite and a couple of business house team, which NHT, just to name one of them.
Okay. So what on the Cavaliers had a game today. Who was in charge of the game? Because they are going like say a bit too modest. Who was in charge of the game today? How the game go on today?
No, the boss, Mr. Spade. We lost the game 4-2. A game that we took the lead in the second minute of play. Give up back a goal and then took back the lead and then, just give away 3 goals. But such is life. We're having a little purple patch now. I don't defensively we're not as sound as we would like to be. So It's still work in progress. It's still early time. No great panic, but some concerns.
Okay. All right. So people want to see that. So I'm not make up a coach and bring on here a big coach. I bring on to give some big advice. And as usual, so today here's my thing. Yes, true. I know you're a big coach. I know say the sky is the limit for any coach I bring on here. A lot of people say my word, the questions them away, but here more I discuss, and that's why more your view, and that's why I try to get on some coaches tonight. Actually, we're supposed to be joined by a few other coaches tonight, right? So the thing is, because I'm not gonna be very politically correct about the answers as a coach and in and around the thing, but I just want some answers in terms of how me see the game and really having a coach, somebody who see the game from a different point of view can give me some. I know I say you probably not have all the answers, but you probably can give me a train of thought, like what would have gone in behind certain things that was done, right? So again, we'll come back around to Cavaliers a little bit, but for now, I don't know the Reggae Boyz are the main topic and would have lost a game the other day, but sum up the game for me in your opinion. What go on? How come to end up lose a game that way to Cura, so in your opinion?
Why? To be honest, for me personally, I'll start towards changes. I think some people played out of position. When they're not best suited for it in the particular department. And we could have looked at the game differently, meaning, sometimes we get a little bit carried away, as fans, and playing away to Cura, which had Dutch coach and Dutch players and AstroTurf. So you have to look at all of the things that surround the environment. We could have gone to, try and get a point out of the game from early out. And be a little bit more compact and, defensive mind, and see if we could just steal a point and still in control of the group and then we could turn it up a notch come Tuesday in the National Stadium. That's my view.
Yeah, because all right, so I'm glad to start right there because it's one of the things in analyzing the game I realized. So I was reasoning with a few people, and one of the things I'm not hear nobody really talk about is the fact that we have not really used a back three, and this is why I say this coach. I remember last time the coach used a back three. It was against USA. I don't know if you remember the game, the two game them against USA. When the coach used a back three in a Jamaica against USA, we criticized him for say why never be more front footed. Then when him go overseas to USA, him started out with a flat back four, and I think it was when we moved back to a back three, we started coming back into the game. So me analyze the game and I'm like, yo, so we have a lot of players suited for play a back three. In terms of if I take a look at wing back them, Dexter Lembikisa seem like a wing back, probably more even than a full back. Greg Lay especially, definitely a wing back. He can play a full back, but you know what I mean. There are some players where go up and down. Now I criticize. Well, I'm not criticize. Use hindsight and say, in hindsight, the chopping and changing in the defense. I think that while me also can understand it more, your opinion, bringing back Ethan Pinnock, that's definitely a must. But what was the idea behind bringing back Ethan Pinnock and bringing back Amari Bell in the back line, making 3 changes to your back 5 because the goalkeeper they have to come back, right? In your opinion, let's talk about the change.
I don't know why he's already have to come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean by Blakey? What do you mean by
No.
Yeah.
Sometimes, we say, as coaches, sometimes, you gotta make some decision where it's not a sentimental decision or emotional decision, but what is actually, factual and can work. I give an example because I don't know if Ethan Pinnock had enough minutes under his belt coming into this game. I don't know if Damian Lord had enough minutes coming on going into this game, but I would have preferred to see Damian Lord partner Richard King personally.
Why?
And I said, why?
Yeah.
You see, sometimes you have to look upon apples and oranges. You see, Damian Lord, even at times I may knock him, he's not the best ball handler in the team. But when you look at some matchups, and you look at what is needed on the road, Damian Lord is another version of Ian Pepe Goodis. Him play with him hard, sometimes I play smart, but I'll say you have to look at the minutes. Was Damian Lord playing regular leading up to this game? I don't know. Was Ethan playing regular leading up to this game? That is the job for all of the analysts and the specialists around the national program. For me, I never liked the midfield pairing. I listened to your program the other night, and I see one of your guests was what's his name, Cranky, was making reference to the amount of midfielders we had in there. And I don't know, Josh Anglin was coming off good performances out of the CONCACAF from Mount Pleasant. Could you have gone in there? Yes, with one of them, man. I don't know. Ian Frey, which I've seen him play close up when we play Inter Miami. He's really a full right back. I don't see him as a holding midfield. I say, I'm not at the training session. I don't know what the coaches say or what the thought process was. But, I said there are some personnel in some departments where, and hindsight, we could have gone different. I just thought Joshua Anglin could have been one of the 2-6. I don't know if you leave out Frey, I leave out Bobby Reid. I don't know. Again, I don't know if Bobby Reid had enough minutes coming into the game also, being that he was coming off an injury and stuff. So there's a whole heap of ifs and buts. And I guess at the national level, you would have people who have been, keeping checks on this guy who's playing regular, who's getting the minutes for them club and stuff like that. If you look even at Amari Bell, I think he's starting to play centre back for his club more than a wing back. So there's I like Gregory at left back. I don't know, but I love him. I think he's a little bit more solid than him. And there are some kinks in the national team, and not some. There are a lot of kinks where need to be fixed. I don't know why Dixon can't get a start? Is he playing regular in England? So these are questions where the people and the specialists around the national team have to answer.
Yeah. All right. So some solid points to say, no, coach. But tactically now, as me say, when me look back at things, especially back three, I know say we are a bit more fixated on formation. We being the fans. I know say Una as coach, Una really look at formation as though we the fans look at formation. But what about going away in the most challenging game? Going with a back three, and do you think that Jamaica will have the players more suitable for play a back three?
As I said before, you must look at games. And I think we're looking at the name Cura, and maybe where they're ranked in football. But you have to look at the coach. Dick Advocate is a world-class coach. You have to look. I hear Mr. Speed sport the other night that maybe all of the players in Cura they even born in that country.
Yeah, none of them are born there.
Exactly, right? They're adapted players. So the point I'm getting at is that, is it that we're going into the game and say, look, if we get a point and Trinidad win, don't so they're still in control of the group. So you would have got a different approach. So I'm not in those team talks, but for me personally, I would have looked at Cura and show no fear, but you don't want to over or underrate them, but say, look, hey, let us just be cautious for the first 30 minutes. See what them have to offer. Let us keep a mid block, you name it, or low block, whatever, and see if we can just grind the game slowly. I think one of the unfortunate thing is watching the game. Is that I don't think we adapted to the AstroTurf properly.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, I remember that two of the sessions that I saw on social media and regular media was done at Sabina Park prior to leaving.
Yeah.
So me also, we have the JFF Center, which is the AstroTurf, and we just never trained there, knowing that we're going to play on the AstroTurf. I think that had something to do. At the game start, there was people who were just running and tripping over the turf, and I think we just never adjust to the environment.
Yeah, definitely. There's some good pointers now. That's why even so I have to bring on a big coach on the channel for talk about the things, because those are a lot of things that people are saying, in the after the game, I think or before the game, I think people there point out that say, why whenever use up the JFF AstroTurf, knowing that we're gonna play on AstroTurf. I'm also hear somebody talk about the type of boots we play upon AstroTurf is different from the regular boots. Me don't know nothing about that still, but me that must think say there are most some people with that information that there, but
Yeah. The AstroTurf, sometimes they are specialized boots that are used for the AstroTurf. Understand that? But you have players who now maybe can adjust to that because they may be playing in England and playing on natural grass. So, it's something for us. It's like when our youth teams go to Central America and most time in the Caribbean for these youth tournaments. We end up playing games on AstroTurf, which, sometimes the boys now acclimatized or accustomed to, and sometimes it hampers the game. But I tell you something, there's a term that we use in a football named meta. And if you ask what meta means, it means most effective tactics available. So we must have, the tactics that is needed for that game. Understand? Is it that we go a low block and try to look a point, we make us and say, boy, we're going to play either Cura. But at the end of the day, if you got a point out of it, we would have controlled the zone still in front, with Bermuda to come, which we know have been giving up goals to everybody, and we're playing them in the after. Hopefully, we can get some goal. Now we have to sit and hope that other stuff up. We want the Trinidad game to come through the draw with Cura, and then we win and got 9 points back in top of the group. We sit in control, or we want Trinidad win, and then we win and go 9 points. So, you know, there's some ifs and some buts where we want to happen to ensure, you know, but it's kind of tricky, but I'm still hopeful.
All right. So again, you know, coach, I will 3 times ask about playing a back three and how it suit. I'm understanding you got to meta equally. You just got to meta. You got to meta and you talk about meta is the most effective tactic available.
Yeah,
but in terms of players we have, in terms of the way we build, in terms of even this way you just bring up say Amari Bell has been playing as a centre half. You know. Remember, you know, we say you just say we're not happy. Because when I say we had to bring back Blakey, I just feel like you can bring back in the number 1 keeper. I think he that do the same thing. I think me that do the same thing. My number 1 keeper come back in, fine. You bring him back in number 1 keeper. But then again, for make the 2 other changes in the back line, remember, you know, this is how me I look upon it in a coach.
You know,
we keep 2 back-to-back clean sheet, you know.
Let me share a little local information with you. Yeah. And I don't know if you look closely. Yes and no, as I say, it all lives up to what you see in training. Maybe what's back when me wait to Blakey. But I tell you something, if you look at what happened at Mount Pleasant, see, the Shaquan Davis was the number 1. Yeah. And he got injured, and Chambers came in the goal. And when Chambers came in the goal, he was having clean sheet after clean sheet. And what happened? His Chambers got finished the season. No, he's number 1, and Shaquan can't even see the glove. So the coaches at Mount Pleasant could have said, nah, man, number 1 come back, you know. Chambers go back to the bench. But they didn't do that. They stick with Chambers and they ride him all the way to the final. No, he's the number 1 and he's the 3rd string in the national setup. So, you know, it's a little bit of a tricky process, but it's only the coaches and the people around the program can really sit down and make those decisions once it's not sentimental and it is more beneficial for us going into World Cup.
Yeah, but here's my thing. Is it true you are a coach and you do this thing? Me can talk to Dan Kingdom come and me can explain why I think these things happen. But just explain the first 3 things. Why you think Blakey that come back into the team straight away? Because he's the number 1, right? That goes without saying.
And he's also the country's captain, so fine.
And he's also the country's captain, fine.
No, but Damian is also the deputized when he's not there. So move again.
Well, see there. But then again, no. So because the captain come back, I guess the deputy. But what goes in behind? I know say you never did make the decision, but what could have gone in behind the thought process of bringing back Ethan Pinnock, benching Damian Lowe, and bringing back Amari Bell, benching Gregory? What, as a coach, what do you think could have gone behind making those decisions? I'm not saying no, obviously you don't know. But why that go behind making those decisions if you are a coach?
You know one thing I would have look at the past 3 games or the past 2 games. 1, we kept a clean sheet without all of these injured so-called senior players. There was Damar Gray out, Bailey out, Bobby Reed out, Ethan Pinnock out, the goalkeeper. It was about 6 or 8 man on inside of the medical room.
Yeah.
And despite you play Bermuda or look at the Trinidad game, I think this team played well. I understand. Yeah, Trinidad could have scored, but you kept 2 clean sheets, scored 6 goals. I just think too many changes. And for me as a coach, one thing I don't like to do, I'd never like to change the spine of my team. I never like, when I will try with a new winger and maybe a new wing back, I want to keep me 2 centre back, I want to keep my goalkeeper, and I want to keep me 2 holding midfielders to I play with. And I want to keep me striker if I must score the goal. And I can't think of with everybody else. That's also my thing goes.
Yeah. All right. So people necessarily coach now answer about the back.
So the back 3 now. We'll go to the back 3.
You know what? Say you have a problem against back 3.
No. Well, I'm going to tell you no. The back 3.
Yeah.
I say there's nothing wrong with the back 3, and if you're trying to say, look, let me keep five in the back, especially in defensive transitional moment. You want to ensure that you have numbers. That could be one of the plays. So I had no problem with them. Damian Lowe getting inside of the back three. That means somebody would have a far shot. I don't know if I see Cephas. I don't know if what's his
Russell.
name? Russell. I don't know if Campbell. So there would have to be some reconfiguration how you set up. Would you go 5-4-1? I don't know. Would you go 5-3, 5-3-2? I don't know. So I'll say it's just what based on tactics where the coach is looking at how Cura attack us. Cura best player to me is their number 10. For me, I don't think he has very crafty on the ball, can pick a pass. I don't think he's quick enough between the 18-yard boxes. I would have tried to take him out of the game and try to use speed against him in transitional play. And because him don't look quick to me, but him look like him can play. Right.
I think him up in a age too as well, if
right. I never checked the age. I know there are some aging player like the goalkeeper who I think could play Master League, but nevertheless, such is life. No, such is life. But I say it's just a mindset of the coach. I know we are beat him, and I say some people are beat him and say him wanna carry Englishman and blah blah blah. In truth and in fact, I work with them. He wanna get them for 3 days, and him sometimes I have to just go with a gut feeling. It's not like him have them for 3 weeks. Get them for 3 days, and I have to just go with a gut feeling based upon the statistics that is there. To say, now man, they play for the last 3 weeks. He must start. I must play 75 minutes per game for him club. So you have him in mind because you say him have some fitness. So it's a whole part thing. It's a whole part science that goes into the football. I know sometimes as fans you get sentimental and want to say I like on the field. But not knock him, man. We still have hope.
Still have hope. All right. So you talk something important because as I tell you, do some analysis, and one of the things I realize is that the last time I think we beat Panama, because before the Panama game I can remember seeing this, right? The last time we beat Panama especially is that game that we played at back three. I know it's all like me I stress this back three thing, but it's the reason why. Because as I tell you, I do some analysis. No, one of the things is that somebody pointed out to me that...
No, I'm not cut you. You cheer for which English league team again?
Liverpool. Never walk alone.
All right.
Oh, so you feel like it's a back three Liverpool? You feel like a Man U? You feel like it's a Man U? Could be a Man U.
No, you know I'm a born at Anfield. I talk about 40 years. 40 years. You don't even reach a age there. I mean, I support Liverpool over 40 years. So, I have to disclose my age. If I go 40.
Okay. You're about 42 then.
I'm a mid-50s, man.
Yeah, but what me I say, is a reason why me I point it out, because as I say, sometimes you have to understand and analyze the way you want from the game, and understand, say, I think the coach be brave by going out there, keep it, because I think a lot of people look at a back three as a negative thing. I think especially when you go a back three, because having the one extra defender out there, because again, any one of these players could have started in a back three for me. And I know say gone and a spill milk, and we have to learn the lessons, we have to take the lessons and move on. But talk about Amar Bell. Amar Bell can play left centre back in a back three. So a back three could have looked like this. Any one of this. A back three could have looked like this. Amar Bell left centre back, Ethan Pinnock sweeper, and King right centre back. It could have looked like this. Ethan Pinnock left centre back, King sweeper, and Damian Stopper. So much options.
That would be my best choice. I understand. No, you see, World Cup qualifying is almost like tournament format, right? So the point is you need to pick up points. And I say, if you need to go with a defensive mind, the whole of Jamaica beat him bad, say, boy, the coach and brave. But when I look, say, him go and him secure a point away from home against a quality team, right? A quality team. You know, we wouldn't look upon it that way. We don't want to know we go out and we score 2 or 3 goals. But, you know, that's not what... You see, you have to just take each opponent accordingly. Keep using the word environment. You know, we travel, we are playing on AstroTurf. As a year court said the other night, we have on that the AstroTurf is something that aggravate all of your giant muscle, which is true. Which is true. You try, you go play up a Duns or Liberty or anywhere play AstroTurf, and you have some whole injury. And when you're done, even although the ball game sweet, when you're done, you have to go and go ice and salt water, Epsom salt, everything, all the giant level. Worse if you're up in a age. So, you know, we have to take a whole party in consideration.
Yeah, all right. So moving along. Because I think I make that point. So I'm done with that point. Moving along.
You win that point. You win that point.
Win that point. That's someone more, especially when we come up against the most challenging teams away from us. Moving along. You talk about Ian Frey, and I think a lot of us analyze this because I think one of the best bit of work him do was when he find himself back in at the right back position. And again, I talk about this a lot. We oftentimes revert to when Isaac Hayden out. I mean, I tell you, the record horrible when Isaac Hayden out, by the way. When Isaac Hayden out, it's like we don't know what to do with ourselves. And it's so crazy. When Isaac Hayden out, we see Lati Bodier play number 6. Again, people beat Lati Bodier, go in and out because he's being played out of position. Lati is a defender. We see Damian Nanalo play number 6. Again, we beat him in and out because he's not a... These are some players where in a them club, week in, week out, train for play center, train for play in a defense. I know Ian Frey again. No, again, Ian Frey was touted. Even myself was like, all right, then me want to see it. Because me not see it, me not know the player. I don't see the player play in the position. Hear about the player starting his career as a central midfielder. The player look like him off touch when time I see the player, especially when I watch him against you guys when he play against Cavaliers. You can see he look like he's a touch player. I play right back. And one of them, Danny Alves, up on the... You see me, it kind of look like a midfielder play right back. But again, the mindset of going week by week into the mindset of playing as a defender, now to transition that to become a midfielder, how difficult that is?
Well, if you have played before, and the coach asks if you do a job, I don't think it would be that difficult. To me, I don't even know where him started. When I see him and I know him as a Jamaican who play right back for Inter Miami. I just thought that he looked out of sort. Furthermore, if you put 2 men in the midfield, and one is a natural defender, and one is a ball angler, which Bobby Reid is not. You expect one to do the dirty work and one to, and that never happened. You know, Bobby Reid never tackled nobody. You know, Ian Frey can't angle the ball. He was so negative when him get it, the ball stop him foot, and you know, allow Cura to get back and get in them defensive shape rather than play quickly, play through the lines. He was so negative going back to Pinnock and King. You have more pass play forward from King and Pinnock than from Frey. Go check it. I want to start,
King had the most passes in the game of any player, and that was amazing. King had the most passes of any player in the game.
But that can't be amazing. No, that can't be amazing.
No, I'm not saying amazing because we know say King.
Oh, it amazes you. It amazes you.
It's amazing. So we have the midfielders, and that's why the question I ask, is it that Ian Frey would have been in defensive mode or just adjusting to going to play midfield after?
That's why I say what's his name from Mount Pleasant should have gotten into that team. Should have started.
Rooney?
Yeah.
But
should have
mine are the one big shot with the man take a joke, another one big shot. Me, a long time, I see a shot like that take still no coach. Me not lying. I will last
King,
see a midfielder. Yeah.
King, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
It's the team where we used to play in the tournament in England we play there. They want to play in Nigeria.
Unity Cup.
Unity Cup. It's a team that, I tell you the truth, barring serious injury, we shouldn't match up that team. That team there was a spirited team. It was a long time I watch Reggae Boyz play and say good transition, attacking football and really dangerous, especially when the ball at Dixon foot, when I run at people. Understand? I think the coach right now, a little bit befunded, cause him a twiddling thumb. Maybe more and more about him job. I'm under pressure. Understand? That a team that when them go to England, them play freely and them express themselves. I mean, it was a joy for me watch the team. And some of them players they don't even the back in the team. Whatever reason, I don't know. And I'm not a selector. I don't know. I'm not in the JFF, so I don't know. But that team was one that excited me. When I watched them, I said, Jesus, Jamaica look like one top African team. I played against another top African team.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, me did excited and hopeful that, this was the type of football we would have played. But, I hear again coach say, if you know the players to play the tiki-taki football where may want to see it up below to the back and it go there so like when Arsenal and Real Madrid and everybody, you name all the top team them when they move the ball from one side to the other side, move it to the line. If we don't really have them play there, we have to find another way for play. Is it we play two big old striker, play route one where one of them can hold the ball and then we have outside runners or we have people that make third man runs where we can play the ball in quickly and get off shot. Me no know. You have to play any hand then gear for play in a car, they have to play the hand. Understand? Just like domino. Then gear 7 domino where you get, you have to play to your best ability. So I don't know. We just for me, I don't think the team has an identity. All now. And I think even if you have watched English, some of the team in England will play real English style football. Them have an identity. Them throw the ball long and them fight and them scrap. And that was one of the points where I'm kind of disappointed about Friday, is that when the ball play back to the goalkeeper and them can't pick it up, we under One Love and our first line was so deep back on the second line. I wonder, there was no form of pressing. There's no, I don't know. It's I don't know. For me, I'm kind of confused, disappointed like every other Jamaican. Understand? If you have my wife, I give me a real tantrum because she said, turn off the TV, man, and tap watch that. But yeah, it just never look good.
But there are a few more tactical things I want to talk about. I'm going to have the big coach there. I'm going to make him explain this to me.
Yeah.
John Russell, where am I play?
All right. John Russell played 10, but for me, John Russell is not my type of 10, because I like a 10 we want make some run in those like gaps, half spaces, and want to be creative on the ball and can draw a foul or two, have like a magic in them foot. But on the other hand, I like a 10 who have like a work rate. See, he must can give me at least 65 to 75% work rate without the ball. John Russell like a trotter. Them English carries them just trot. Me don't know. I've been say him score a goal the other day in a stadium, everybody. Him score a goal, him score a second goal, if me not lie. But him is not my ideal number 10. And I don't want you call nobody name who's going on 10, but him is just not my ideal.
Morrison. Ravel.
I don't know about that. But I don't know about that. But he's supposed to be the 10, playing behind Calamari or whatever name. But him not have those little runs in those little gap where him can pick up the ball and become dangerous. Understand? If me I play against Jamaica, me would have been bold with all my defenders them. One of them stepping in midfield, angle the ball, because I'm not worry about John Russell. To be frank.
So number 10 impose me. Honestly, me say, yo, impose me, and I've always defended.
Playing number 10 in any team in the world, you know. All if a can league team, you know. You have to be somebody special. That the position I was special position, you know. So, you know, I don't know if John Russell is the ideal man, I say. But again, keep telling him he's not the coach.
No, we know you're not the coach. I mean, people, this is not the coach, and it's no insider information. Me just ask him from theme point of view, and as the man tell you, not theme type, because he's a coach and him not like that. And we are going to Excelsia soon, but hold on, we have to get this out of the way. But as I say, is it true me that defend him goal because at one stage I think he have like 5 goals in 10 games, which is a goal every other game, which you can't go around that. You see me? But in terms of how sometimes I think runs dictate players. So some run where you make it dictate the pass and etc. I think he's a player who like to find himself in the box so much. It's like a second striker. It's almost like you play with 2 number 9. Like you have a two center forward. You know you have the withdrawn one, and it's like we play 2 center forward sometimes. I say look because of how you want to play.
Yeah.
And again, as you just explain it well, so I'm not able to go no further with John Russell, but it's weird when him not scoring. And again, one can argue that him get the biggest chance of the night because him get the big chance, the one where roll through with him on him left foot.
You want to fibber around and use him weaker foot.
That's
you know, him just want better connection on the ball. But outside of that, you tell me another deadly chance to create where it's a boy, you know, create. No, it was just, you know, Cura, no matter if I was in control of the game.
Okay. Hold on, before I tell you, I have 3 more tactical things I want to talk to you about. I have to get out there, right? But I have to stop for big up the comment section because big coach there, I know say big coach there, so I ignore the comment section right now because I just want to get them things out of the way. But big up Sylvester Whittingham there from Shirley with the first commenter. Say big up Ball 3 TV, and that was a spin after the big bad interview where big up Cranky because Cranky come on him live where they adjust the fact that him adjust certain things when they happen on the show. When him say Ball 3, you see me. Big up yourself, Sylvester Whittingham, Garfield Leslie there, Johnny Powell there, Apache there, Next Up, Salute, Ball Pre TV, bless up yourself, Danny Dread, the legend there as well. You see me. Be a people there, people, big up on yourself,
Our friend Africa Smith not there.
I mean, I know him there. Him like him under him bed. I need to call him. I make you know say you're there, you know, because that's a freak move,
you know. I want to say this publicly, you know, I'm a friend. You know, me and Africa go way back, you know, from Arden days.
Yeah.
But we having a long-standing issue where, as a Liverpool man, one day I said to him, you know, we're in a group, and I said to him, say, I mean, I like Nunes because Nunes not turn up in our big games.
Yeah.
And he made reference and Nunes work hard. So I said to him, when I buy a striker, I buy a striker for work hard. I buy a striker for get the ball like goal.
Yeah.
Understand? So I asked him again. So the argument was between Nunes and Jota. May God rest Jota's soul.
Yeah, all right.
I said to him, say, if you was a sporting director, I'm own the club. I'm going to say, go buy me a striker. And the 2 strikers were out there was Nunes and Jota. Who you buy? All on the man answer me, you know. I'm going to tell you that.
Yeah, because man, Africa that, man. I'm
him fixate on Nunes and I said to him, say, again, I look for him and say, then if honest lad inherit Nunes and him think Nunes is so highly rated, why would he want to let him out of the club? Yeah. If me go on club as a coach, I'm going to have my own president, I'm inherit him name the youth coach today, Edwards, and me think it's a good striker. Why would I want to get him? And I say, I make sure I one-on-one and say, hey, you're my man, I'll carry me to the promised land. And Africa try to justify it all the way, saying that KO score. But the point is, him said Nunes work hard. I'm going to say, I'm going to play a striker for work hard. the play striker for scoreboard. I don't want him here, I want somebody straight with him too. And I hold up point. And I hold up point there.
I get him. I try to get him thoughts. I have to talk about some Liverpool. I have to talk about some schoolboy football. But I get the Reggae Boyz point them out the way first. Big up everybody with there. People if they really want to comment be heard. And if you want to say something to the big bad coach, I can tell you the comments them enough. So if you can and use up the super chat.
Keep us a big, me think you talk more weight, you know. Yeah. I want a few extra pounds. So yeah, I guess that's I make reference.
Yeah, the coach, people Stanley on the door make Stanley chicken over here, you know, people. Stanley a big bad coach, people. I like on the street. But yeah, back to the football card. My other 3 points them I have to get out the way. Cause
so you have 1 point lead. You have 1 point lead.
No, man. I have 3 points lead, man. 3 points lead. So here the thing, man. Moving at them. I'm have to get the thoughts on CFAS. Because CFAS is alright. Me say this about CFAS. Me like CFAS to Jeremy Doku, and people say don't do that. Because Doku, and me not to do that for real, because Doku is probably one of the best 1v1 wingers them in a world football right now. But me like him to a Doku over at the time he had a Jack Grealish. So me that say CFAS was our Doku kind of player. And at the time, Demarai Gray was the left winger. I said Demarai Gray was closer to a Jack Grealish type of winger way in control. But CFAS, I think the coach is actually explaining CFAS. But what are your opinion on CFAS?
Remember, I'm too young to remember this, you know. And that's one of the reasons why when I argue football, I discuss football, and people can't go back all 30 years, 35 years. Me just slow
it. You can't go back 35 years, me at 35.
Exactly. You know, and before me answer the question, it's like you have a well-renowned blogger, my friend MG. And when I ask MG about some player locally, you know, the Calvin Valentine and the Jim Jan and the what, and they never see them play. So I said, listen, anytime you want to come to football school, call me. I may get the info. You understand? But you remember this quote with Teddy Johnson playing at England?
Yeah.
Teddy, I'm a friend. Teddy Johnson, I'm a friend. I actually recruited him this year to become one of the youth coaches at Excelsia, but you know, I'm working in the States now.
Yeah.
I'm a good friend. But there was a quote that came out from the coach about Teddy Johnson, when him that played at England, said Teddy Johnson is a marvelous player. But sometimes it make me want to draw the ear out of my head. I don't know if none of you...
You know, me remember that quote. So here's what me remember. I remember people did say Teddy, like them say fast and foolish. I remember one quote did they on Teddy name. Teddy was one of my favorite players. Nobody could tell me nothing about Teddy. You know? So when people that say something, I never understand it, coach. I never understand it. But good. Continue.
But tell you something, you cannot never, any coach in you can never quote speed. Every coach in the world want a speedy or too speedy player. So you have Mbappe and them man, you're quitting them going on the field like gunshot. I think what CFAS need is more better decision making. You know, I restrict him because him like to run at people, which is his strength. It's just that he makes some poor decision. You know, when to pass it, when to dribble, when to shoot. You know, am I balance to kick? You know, because him score a good goal there across, so him cut in and kick. And we applaud him and we're glad for it. And just the same thing for Campbell too. Because the two of them, you say the wing of them. You know, as a Campbell make a dart in the other night. And all he had to do was to just play back on top between the 6-yard back and the penalty spot and hope that somebody, Russell or one of them, a crush down the middle zone and them can tap it in at the goal. And him go all the way down upon the byline, try to come in back on his weaker left foot and kick it at the side netting. You know, there's always some like a dumb moments, you know. And football is a game about moments, you know, just doing the right thing at the right time. Him not to be the hero who scored the goal, you know. And I always tell my players them, you see the man who pass the ball to make you score it. I him like, you know, the man who pass the ball, because if you never pass it, you couldn't score it. And that's where we have the wingers them. Sometimes them tend to hold on the ball a little bit too long and just make great decision. We now have a kill Cephas. I just think the coach needs to tell him what he want. You see, that cool where go down there and the coach give him the green light to go by the man. That cool not gonna score many goals in his entire career. Remember I'm telling you that. If if he get 12 goals a season, make a surprise. Me, I'm gonna stand there surprise. But he made us give up. He made us get 12 assists. I may get 15 assists. That's where Cephas to start though. You know, run past people, commit the other defender, covering defender, and play it back across the goal mode that somebody can tap in the ball. And I think that's where that's where the coach come in now. They just have that call in my office and I pull up the video. You know, Jose Marina would have do that. And that call and put in the room man, and pull up the video and say, look here, I'm sure 1, 2, 3, 4 moments where maybe 2 of them moments they could have given 2 goals. And that's I'm not gonna knock Cephas. Honestly, I'm not gonna knock him. It's not a sentimental, answer for say boy. Me just say I'm strength that him like run at people, him fast. See him just need to make better decision. On the other hand, what I would have done with Cephas at times is when him hug the left side so much, it's like him tell himself him have to come back for him strong right foot. But see Cephas get a ball for square with him left foot. He run past everybody and he just whip it with him left foot. And then spin him back and try back heel it. You remember the ball?
Yeah, I remember the back heel. Yeah,
I almost mash up my TV just to that, brother. The man run past the man for just whip across the ball, just play it in the danger here and hope that somebody will latch on to it. So when I say the coach now for pulling them office and just have a good dialogue with him and show him the moment them, and maybe it's a better out time go forward. But him and Campbell.
So before we go to Campbell, because I have something to ask about Campbell. It's a vision, the question, them the big coach. You see what big coach are the people my vision, the next question we have come up, Him and Campbell like say, no, say Campbell make a talk about it.
No, but it's a wingers. But it's a winger. It's the wingers them. That's what you say.
No, but I see you pass me ask you about
directly. Yeah, but before you go to you say you're asking about the wingers and
oh, so we give her the question. Okay.
Yeah, so that's why I just put Campbell in the mix. To me, I try to get through them point first,
But yeah, so here's the thing now, I'd see first. So again, the other day, the show again with Mr. Speed. Again, Cranky big forward and Cranky asked the question. I guess me ask Cranky why I'm asking the question and explain why I'm asking the question. I'm gonna learn from him asking the question.
First question.
But him asks that, do you think that just like what you would just say, the coach will pull Cephas in them office? Do you think that that's not happening, or if that's even happening with a player and the player continuously do it, what do you make of that player? Well, and before I ask you for answer, remember the coach was asked about Cephas and the coach went on about 1 minute answer, 2 minute answer when went on to explain that Cephas started out as a tracksman and Cephas is a late bloomer or late developer, etc., etc. So me to get that excuse a long time, or me to understand the factor there, because I don't want to say excuse, me to understand the factor of Cephas being a tracksman and being a late developer. So I understand why him is how him is. However, you would think that
I mean I understand that. I mean I support the argument.
Alright, so let me you that thing. Can me hear it enough? Because remember that was the first time.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Got you. Yeah, why?
I'm gonna tell you why. Why I mean I support the argument. You remember, oh God, we call him now. Oh God, I try to remember him right name. We played for Cavaliers two seasons ago. Come from Calabar, we call him Tracksman. We just scored bleach out him here. And that scored the whole of the goal them for it. You remember?
Hamilton.
No man. Jesus Christ.
Scored the whole of the goal and bleach out there.
Yeah man. And him gone play down in Europe. Him get contract and they down in Europe and play. They are don't have
Anderson. Them say Colin Anderson. But Colin Anderson can't be a tracksman. Which part Colin Anderson was tracksman?
Hold on, man. No. Colin Anderson start out as a tracksman at Calabar.
Really?
But you see, and that's why I tell you, say, I try you, Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
No disrespect. You know, a lot of time people have them platform and
Yeah.
I mean browse upon it and see.
Yeah.
But you know, me not try jump on the platform for 1 hour for football argument. You go on
Yeah.
like me at the brightest youth are. Me I try build a profile or image now.
No,
I
no, no.
try
When me say really, I just because me
yes,
never know that.
right.
Not
He
because me,
started out
and
as
I
a
say me,
tracksman.
and I
And
say,
that's what
well,
I'm talking.
big coach, and I say me, tell you, see, and I saw it going. Don't get me wrong, you know. Me I
Right,
say
that's what
really
I'm
because
talking.
I didn't know.
Yes, Colin Anderson nickname is Tracksman.
Okay. We I learned to them, and that's why they're coach for teach you, man. I'm your coach, you mean, man.
And I can tell you this. I think he was referred to Cavaliers by David Layla, one of our assistant coach, who at the time was at Calabar,
Yeah.
a coach a Manning Cup team. So when him come there, you know, Layla was the man who really spent time after training. I work with him around the goal. He can shift a man to save him life. But he can run.
Yeah.
So we give him the ball in best suited, play it over the top in front of him. All him have to do is run past everybody and kick it in the goal.
Yeah.
Understand? So, and him perfect crafted till him can get a contract down in Europe, just like us CFAs down in Europe. So,
Yeah.
me not to support the argument that's true in my tracks, man. You have man where play basketball and all of them life. And them got NFL got turn millionaire. But a basketball didn't play through college. I'm just go one time and the college coach say, come play some NFL type of and him jump high and catch a ball. And him dominate in college at two sport and understand. So me not use an analogy there and me try box somebody. Understand. See fast I say is a coach and this is where coaching come in. Um, coach need to try to spend some time with him. I don't know if one of the assistant coaches need to do it or the coach himself, and have them video moments, them one-on-one video moments there. Say, hey, this is where you're not do properly. Yeah, get by the defender them. Everybody know you by now, say square. Yeah, look for your shot. So, and everybody know you want to come back to your right side. So the help defender going come stand up where you come in and put in a cul-de-sac and block your shot. So them are them little, I know some little pointers, and sometimes the head coach may not find the time to do it, and that's why you have assistant and associated coach.
Yeah, but onto that, what you just say, I think that the national team coaches have enough time they can fix that. Because as you say, I just 3 days them have with the players per se, but I think that's enough time can adjust that.
I tell you something. We're not the age of technology, right? You there your yard, me there my yard right now.
Yeah.
And maybe you can put up 3 more screen on this.
Yeah.
So the coach can stay in England and him can video call CFAS and say, hey, I'm sending my email. Hey, we need to have a one-on-one session with you. Video session. And they discuss it. In see where CFAS mind in terms of, the final product ball. And then him can fix it. And then when he come for the 3 days, him can, after training, ask one of the coach with us, go through something for 15, 20 minutes. That there's a clear understanding going into the game. Me see it up now my club, to be honest. Me see it up now my club, where we may have, right now we have defensive problem, and we can guarantee you, coach was away for 2 sessions this week. Was away for Friday session and Saturday session. Understand? And now we lose again tonight. So me know say, and the game was live. I expect say in the team group some video clippings I can send we might find out something, and maybe 1 or 2 session going into the next game. We might try to fix that in a session. So it can.
All right. So you also alluded to this real quick. Campbell playing on that right hand side. What about switching flanks with the 2 wingers them? Because you talk about CFAS wanting to go down the line all the time. And I think him still can beat the man, go down the line and square the ball. I'm already dip on him right foot. What about coach switching the two wingers because, as you talk about Campbell, Campbell had an excellent game beating the defender. But even the commentator said this about Campbell, the final decision was off. Campbell did most of the things right, beating the defender, but then the shot or putting it on him left foot, it is just off. What about switching them? Because Campbell is a natural left winger,
When you play games, and that's why you have, when you say teams have 5-6 assistant coach, sometimes a coach look to an assistant. This is something where maybe him say, and maybe there's a matchup where you can manipulate. Maybe Cephas could have go over there and run past a man 100 times too, and Campbell. So I have no problem trying to switch them to see the best matchup you can get. Because at the end of the day, you want to win the game or you want to create opportunities to score a goal. So if you find a matchup where you can milk, I think Campbell was getting better the wing back. As it's just again, if it's the two of them going at the game, I don't know. Come Tuesday, they're now in the island. Maybe the coach have more time over the next. We have one more session, maybe a double session tomorrow. Whether permitting, we may train heavy in the morning, light night. I don't know. But he may can sit down with them now in the hotel. For them tablet 1-on-1, pull them in a conference room, have a discussion now, and try to fix it. Because sometimes you can't fix it without actually going on the pitch. And I say, in a modern technology, where, me know him having video analysts them within the team. I hope that is the case. And them can pull the moment and say, hey, look here. We break 3 times in our transitional play. We had Russell and we had Calamar in the box. And the ball never come across because you wanted to get it off a shot rather than make them miss the goal, brother. Make them miss the goal, brother. I always tell wingers that if you do your job as winger, you supply. I can never cost you. I cost the man when I get it. Now I convert it to them. So that's something I can't fix. It can't fix.
Yeah, and the final point, I'm going to say you probably saw for run as well. Not the final thing we don't want to ask you about as a coach, from your coach perspective. Bill Kadamachi didn't have a single shot. Again, I try to figure this out. The team let him down, or sometimes runs them never so dangerous. We make at 60 minutes and not getting off a single shot. And would you continue with him for the next game, or you look towards a Roman Burrell? How you think as a coach now? I just want to get into the coach's mind or when they think about making these decisions.
Any coach can tell is that when you have games coming up, your mind start play the game, start play the training session before start play previous games, and you go through back your tapes. I don't think the team did enough for give the supply. If we'd have crossed them ball regular and make him try finish man, crash the box and make him use him size and him frame, that wasn't happening. A little bit too much dribbling from the winger. And then the winger, them when them get the ball, they stop it rather than play quickly. So Cura was getting back numbers in the box and better yet, better setup, structured for defend the crosses them. So I'm not gonna knock him. He's just 20-year-old despite him size. I don't know. I think Bowser we more get a what you call it now. He may get a Bowser play in front of him crowd more than Cap. So I don't know if the coach can make some changes, but I expect changes, especially in the middle of the park where we never get no. We really never get none from the middle of the park.
Yeah, and while I talk about Boys, because I'm trying to explain this a lot, when I tell the people them say the last game we play a national stadium when Kaim Dixie come on, when him do to the crowd, feeding into the crowd and the crowd feeding back into him. I try to explain that, but a lot of people take that out of context. And as you just say it out there about Bowser, about feeding to the crowd and relating to the crowd, someone the crowd relating back to him. As somebody with them that see I come through high school, I see I play Premier League football. But here's my thing though. I actually like the impact that Kaim Dixon have when him come on. So, and the coach talk about starters and finishers. And I know you disagree, because I say, that's smile up on your face, you know, because I say, yeah, say, if you have the impact at command, you never meet some players yet when they have the same impact as a starter. And that's not to say that I don't think Dixon have the same impact as a starter. But do you know some players where don't have the same impact as a starter with them have as a substitute? And why is that so?
Well, that may be something psychological. That's more up in the mind. But is it Dixon? I tell you something. I think he's the smartest player. He's the smartest player in that group, strikers. Him so crafty. In football IQ is I think his IQ is above most of the players in other strike force, wingers and far. Trust me. First time I saw Kaim Dix, I was doing a game. Yeah, I guess you would have known that I do some games. I've been doing games for the past almost I got 10 years now for Cavaliers. Both international and local games. I was doing a game for CC. The first time I was hearing about him, but never seen him. And the game was done by Manchester High School, I think it was. One of them quarterfinal, semi-final game. And when I say at schoolboy level, and I say, oh, this youth have move up craft him is, it remind me so much of Roger Creed. You understand? The craftiness of Roger Creed. And that's what Kaim Dix remind me of. For me personally, I think him could have done no worse than what them do. If him fit and him have minutes legs underneath him from playing for him club, I'm reserve team, whichever one him him would like the starting lineup for me. And Karim Dix, I want the man that look like him crest in the national colours, tattoo upon him chest. That man once him have on the national colours, him look a buzz, him lively, him want to play and him energetic. So, and I think the crowd will help push him if him and Bowser in the starting team. Furthermore, them a product of Boys Town, and them a friend. If I look on that, them a product of Boys Town, and that's another thing you have to also look on.
So yeah, a friend ball I try to play, but here's the thing. The reason why I'm asking, no, don't get me wrong, coach. Here's the thing. Let me land. I know I hear a big interview. You know, say sometimes you have a space for friend ball, coach. Sometimes you have you see what we call friend ball at Jamaica? It's called cohesion. Sometimes you have two players with a telepathic cohesion. And we just call friend ball and we not play a friend ball. So I know you think me that attack your coach, me not attack your coach. Remember say, yeah, big coach. But go ahead, continue. But that's what I say because at that the massacre saying
all right. Yeah. It's about chemistry and understanding,
Yeah.
When you and a man play for years, I play whatever, scrimmage, corner league, Manning Cup, sit back, and you play together. You almost know everything about him. When him gonna make a run, when him gonna make the pass, if him gonna pass it. So when I says that him and Bowser may have that understanding and it may just be beneficial for us. That's all me I say. Me not try pit the team. Me not try going and pit the team in the brother because it's like one time Monday and them kill them club overseas. The Liverpool, I will kill the coach. Boy, I always say, you are not at the training session. When you're there on training session every day, and you see what happen, you can then criticize the coach, Because you say, me there every evening. So when a man go down a water house and watch the training every day, and them thing fussing a pick the right man, him a cause fuzzy. Because him there, them see what happen. Although there are circumstances that after field issues sometimes keep people out of the team. But we just use fuzzy, fuzzy I'm a friend, so I'm not knock it. I'm just because a lot of time you go down a water house, the stands have so much people in it that watch training. And yeah man, come and go down there and you say I want nice 50, 60 people. I watch training daily, day upon day for them thing that. So me I say if there's an understanding and the coach say that, I know that, Or if Meran see it and Meran know that, I don't know his influence. That's all I say. And if that happen, make the combination work. If Dixon going to go up on the right side, I'm going to play behind Bowser, I'm going to play up on the left side, whichever. But if Dixon make one of the top four, because we're playing with a 10, 2, a 7, an 11, and a 9. If Dixon make the top four, outside right, outside left, or if the coach feel him can play top midfield, which I don't think him can play it. You know, one of the wing would suit Dixon best. And there's a combination, make it work, brother. Nothing wrong with that. And a friend ball, anything we need to do to get us in America next year, that me and you, our friend them, can go watch.
Yeah, can go watch much straight.
Yeah,
But here's what I disagree with the 1 point coach. So,
right.
Dixon, them been a try Dixon as a number 10 now. I like him as a number 10, but why you don't like him as a number 10? Because me like him as a number 10. As you talk about him genius, you see him genius come out more. It seems like give him the free role. I think you can see more creativity. And guess what I say? Me like him as a number 10. I prefer him as a number 10 to actual starting number 10.
Yeah, but me know, me I judge him by him physique, you know, in structure, for say him on the small side. Maybe him not good defensively. Sometimes we bypass that, you know. When you have a number 10 who really does some work, we can close on, you know, 1 or the 2-6 with the opponent may use rather than stand for it on the ball. But me don't know. Again, the coach they are training. He would have seen them in the small side of the game. He would have seen them in 30, 45 minutes. What a squad game, me don't know. Him, the box stop with him.
Yeah. Alright, so 2 other players more to touch on real quick. How much more time you have give me? Can I see how smile every time?
No, man, we can't get them on that time, man. But they won't,
Alright. So,
and this I ease my mind, because I just get 4-2 from Portmore, you know. So.
Alright. We make a whisper debut. Not debut, return. We make a whispers cameo, because it wasn't a lot of minutes, but we make a cameo. And I'm back up the question. We make a having a left-footed. We make an inverted wingers these days. As you talk about whisper debut,
listen to me.
Return.
One of the wickedest inverted winger anybody ever see in their life. That man here, Aaron Robin. We pronouncing him right?
Yeah,
Robin. Wicked. And I love that. I like, because when a left footer goes on the right side against a left back, a natural left back, which part I'm weaker side? The right side.
Yeah.
So when the winger come in on strong left foot and protect the ball with him right foot, him left foot now I'm not playing, him left foot can't help him defend, you know.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why you have inverted wingers, you know. So when him come across, so when Vinicius Jr. stay left and him come across a right back and him dip inside, in left foot now I'm not use. Get what I say? In left foot now I'm not use, you know. So I saw we try to play safe fast. You know, for coming, but I don't think I'm say safe fast issue when I have with it. Is why I'm the when and where, when to square, when to dribble, when to shoot, am I balance to shoot. You know, those are some of the fundamental flaws I have there. You know, going forward, I hope him get it corrected at the national level and film club.
Yeah. But the cameo by a whisper though. It's a good look on the age. And the age of the players, them whisper and the Dixons, them. Where make
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, we want to see Whisper, but me ask you this. Whisper has been playing reserve football, youth football. And now not Whisper, because sometimes you talk and people think you're a hater player now. Player I love Stan from KC days, you know, that you I like. But I don't know, you know, everybody else except Whisper a play in a top tier 2 competition. Division 1 of England, Division 2, EPL, Major League Soccer. Monday at Scotland, Whisper play reserve football. Him 9 out of 10 times him go a cut above who him play against. Him play reserve under 23 or academy football, whichever. But it's nice to have the Whisper fit and ready. It's just that I love to see him play first team football for whoever or whichever, which could help us at the national level.
Yeah,
And I leave it right here, so.
Yeah, I'm thinking him can make find a way in that Chelsea team. That Chelsea team no start for him can't find himself in that Chelsea team. He might find himself in that Chelsea team still. Because but to be fair still no. Dixie that playing U21s for majority Charlton or the and so we still have to be fair upon him. But we know how Whisper do, because Whisper done we play for the national team already and we see what him do. And again, they look at cameo. Look at the cameo. What you make at the cameo do? The cameo was him look dangerous. He might beat the man down the line, as I say.
Yeah, the camera was alright, man. It was alright. I don't know if he might get more minutes Tuesday. Maybe he should get more minutes. You know, Dixie should get more minutes. The little youngster that we brought in from New York, Red Bulls or New York City. Want to play for the under 17. What's his name again?
City. Seymour, he didn't never play a match here.
Right. No, he's just traveling with the team. You know, and I can understand the reason in selecting the youngster to the, you know, you want him to get used to World Cup qualifying. Furthermore, him left here when he was 9. So that means that Seymour can also play for America. And if them wave a carrot in front of them parents, America, to see a carrot, yeah, anything goes. So I drew up in them youth there, we have talent, you know, when they can help the program.
Yeah. Alright, so you talk about the match, you talk about you also did talk about Joshan Anglin. How special of a talent is Joshan Anglin? And him not for the JPL, don't it?
I think playing in the CONCACAF, cause I watch all the Mount Pleasant game them on TV. But I watch one in the stadium and the rest on TV. He has really, you know, him start get better. You know, he's a player who I like. You know, we respect him even when we play against him. You know, him one of the man that really get the Mount Pleasant team that going. I know that the captain has gone to Belgium. I think the middle of the park is his. Sula Makala has gone to Belgium. You know, but I thought again, and I think if there's no 6 that is ready for card or injured, when the Palmers them and Isaac who him on him in the so now play. Joshua Anglin must in there. Rooney must in there. Understand it. Rooney not gonna make so much negative pass like Free. Free don't even make the team neck come Tuesday. I wouldn't pick Free. I wouldn't pick him next time. Free would have to go back to the bench.
Correct, Andy. So where's his best position?
I don't know him true position. If him is a 6 or 8, I don't know.
You don't know. Jury is still out for now.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. You see, I would have to do a little bit more deeper research on his previous performances at his club level and watch tape, and then I say, hey, him is really at 8, him is really at 6 or 10. I don't know.
Yeah. Latibo there. Which part you see him play best? Are you still same thing with Lati as
I go open up and bakery and Latibo there can and Latibo there can come put on the apron, brother. I mean, I like not playing. I mean, I like that style, but not one of my. It means not one of my.
See you, coach, here, me be honest. You judge the baller from playing midfield. You're one of them. I judge him by playing midfield. Yeah, Latibo here in defense is excellent, coach. Be honest, coach, man.
Other centre back or right back?
Me think him play excellent in a defense. Either one of them. Me see my centre back, me like him. Me see my right back, me like him.
Yo,
You know,
look,
like him in a defense.
yo, look. You may wear Air Force and me like Clarks, but me not gonna fight upon that one. Right? Me like Clarks, you like Air Force. Alright? Me you just not in my light me up, in my excitement. Alright, I'm gonna put it at that. And you know, I tell you something. You look on some of them man and you can maybe look around look around the league and you may find at least 3 players where locally where and compare them to 3 man, 3 of them Englishman where them Englishman and I have nothing over them, to be honest. At whatever position. So I say at whatever position. And that's just my opinion.
You know, say, to them I talk to Fabulous. Big up Fabulous. Him say my fault on the show. People are beer guests. The guests them are forward enough, me I tell you. And
Oh, Fabulous.
Yeah, man,
Yeah, man.
Fabulous. Me not even tell you Fabulous. Me I wait for Fabulous to come talk him talk. But
yeah, man, I'm brushing that one.
Yeah, who else left for me talk to you about now? Because come like we have to go run some local football now and
Yeah.
I go on with Cavaliers and now and when they drop out the cup when they defend on the title like when they not defend on the JPL title. What go on? And I fix things. What go on with the game today, by the way? Talking about the game today, guys.
But tell you something.
First thing first.
And look at it. You remember at the start of the show I said to you, say, I don't want to I don't like troubling the spine of your team.
Yeah.
We lost 4 players. 4 main players that play almost, all of them have almost more than 100 games for Cavaliers. Well, not Calvin, but Busy and King. Well, just under 100 games for Cavaliers. We lost a goalkeeper. We lost King, the captain. We lost Busy, or attacking midfielder. And we lost Calvin. First thing, we lose about 40 goals between Jamara Calvin and Busy. Then King, who was the man in the back. And then our goalkeeper from St. Lucia, who is not back with the team anymore. So you lose 4 men. And then we're still trying to solve that issue there. Somebody who is going to partner Leng. Somebody who's going to be the Busy. Somebody who's going to be the Calvin. And then if you look at one of the goals scored today and the goalkeeper, nice little young man from Suriname. You would have known him. He played at he played a couple years ago at JC. Played Manning Cup at JC. He's from Suriname. A ball came to him. And just I don't know if him losing concentration. And drop out him and drop between his leg. Drop behind the line. At first, I saw the linesman start to flag. But when I came home, my wife was saying, yeah, man, it dropped behind the line. So, you know, but the problem is that we are mixing and matching, you know, personnel to get the right combination there. We have moved injured from a left fullback who was maybe one of the young bright star to a more attacking role because he was naturally attacker and then we converted him to a left back. And then play all the games for the last 2 years at left back. Now he's playing at the park like a left winger, a right winger. We still try to solve a goal scorer. We brought in Daryl Massacre from Antigua. Scored today. Well, a nice goal today. Scored last week. Scored at Barbados when we went to Barbados. So it's still a puzzle. We're trying to. We brought in 3 youngsters, you know, from the Phoenix contingent that played with Veer. That is Michael Forbes, Omar and Thomas, and Denzel McKenzie. In my opinion, it's still raw, still trying to learn the Cavalier, Cavalier style of play. Everybody know we are a transition type of team, and you have to have the legs can go up and down the path. That's how the coach wants to play. We're not one of them team that will try to keep the ball and pass it. But no, we were transition. Transition, I mean that you keep the ball over the top. Because you can't go short, long, or short, long. Understand? We just want to play quickly. So them still are trying to understand that. Michael, on the other hand, I think I a little bit still nervous at times and stuff. When Tom's who scored today and give up a penalty, So we're still making some schoolboy mistake, and we're trying to fix it. To be honest, we are trying to fix it. And hopefully, played good last week at Tivoli, a very good game. Tivoli played us well. We scored from a free kick. Tivoli went down to 10 man after the free kick, after the 1-0. And we caught them in transition. And then Rick Gas, that's the other young man from Suriname, who we are entrusted now with the number 10. His first goal of the season last week. So we're still trying to find that combination, or would I say, find that gelling, so we can go on a little run. Luckily, we're still in the top 6. We have a game in hand. As coach always said, him just want to get into the playoff, and then him going in the lab. When we're going in the lab, look at the opponent and come up with a game plan. So hopefully we can fix it, and soon we will go up on a consistent, run, clean sheets. We haven't been keeping clean sheets. We have changed goalkeeper. Jadine White kept in Barbados. We came back. We played Tivoli, and we used the young man who kept tonight as Fur, and he went back into the goal. So we're still thinking with a few things to try and get it right. And hopefully, I trust coach. I trust that we'll get it right. It's a long season.
Yeah.
And, the coach last week alluded to, we have about 9 to 10 players playing with various schools. The ideal captain, who was our player, Javel Watts, having a good game. That's Tikaros' name again. Kema Tikaros, who plays for JC. We have young Kevin Savage, who also plays for JC, and then you have the guys at Excelsia. We're looking forward to add to where we have coach like young players and believe in them. And then the young players, them have a lot more to prove. Them legs younger, fresher, and then more make a name. So, normally them step up to the forefront.
Yeah, I reach on this, sir, when I'm my alma mater. We're going to win Money Cup this year, sir. I know you can't believe that. Listen, we're looking. What are our chances of winning the Money Cup this year?
Just as good as any of the 16 teams. We don't want a favorite tag, and we're not favorite. I think 2 other big clubs. Oh, sorry, colleges. Sorry, 2 other high schools are favorites. With some other schools, Mona is doing well, Catherine is doing well, Eltham not bad, Calabar is doing well, Stats, understand, Diego, and then even though they lost, so anybody can win the Manning Cup. You just want to get into the final 4 to give yourself a chance. But at Excelsia is it's a process, and we planted some seeds, and we're now seeing the seeds starting to bear fruit. One of the things is that we have 8 players that played under 15 and under 17 at Cavaliers, and 7 of them are in the starting team. That was it. That was the mindset of our players playing at one club, playing regular. When I took over at Excelsia, well, and I took a wrong choice of words. When the principal asked me to come and take charge of the U14 program, that was the understanding that he wanted. It's when it's everybody I run up and down and I try to bring Tom and Dick from the school. You know, me, I one of the coach, and I can't say this publicly. I don't believe in it. I don't think it's right. I don't think you're helping kids. Because when you take a kid from a school and then he has to sit out for a year, and you have to take away from his development. So we have a bunch of kids now, a bunch of boys who most of them have played in the Pepsi finals 2023, played in the Coles finals 2024. And there's still a couple guys, they're like 3 starters. There are 3 starters on the team that are eligible to, that are 15-year-old, still can play Coles this year. So that was a mindset. That's what the principal asked us for, asked me to do. I recruit from the primary schools, and I normally get the riffraff, to be honest, because when I go around and I watch primary league, and I see a talent or 2 talent, the guys them who drive the jet tour and the BMW, them have more clout. They have, no, it's a reality. They have more clout. They have more clout than me, and so when I do get, I get, like when you go market, Remember, so when you go market, when you go market early, you get a good product, and that's true.
Yeah.
You get a good tomato and a good cucumber, them, right? And when you go late, you get the job lot. So
someone like a market from Thursday morning when the just come.
Exactly. So sometimes I go Thursday market early, but I don't have the money for buy it, so I have those. So I end up with the one them. And for me, when I sit and watch these guys playing Manning Cup, it's a joy, well, some of them may come back down to U16, some may not. I'm still in charge of both U16 and U14 because that's an understanding from the principal. Say, hey, move the player them up with you to U16, then you can release them onto the Manning Cup. So, but this is a draft class that we had 3 years ago. That is now a beer fruit. I tell you, I sit down and watch them play. It's a joy. I'm there every day with them. I saw them train with Coach Bradrick, Kian Bradrick, who is the head coach for the Manning Cup team. But this was a plan when I sit with the principal. And it's so ironic, I was with a high school when the principal, reached out to me. I went to high school, and I coached they asked me to come and coach a Manning Cup team. And after that, I finished coaching the Manning Cup team. The principal at that Manning Cup school said, look, Coach Coles and the Pepsi, And then I decided, there was no structure in place. So, the principal said, hey, look, you are coached too much, or spending too much time with coaching seniors, club football. Coach at Barbican and I coach at Mountain View for years, which and I coach at Augustown. I was spending too much time coaching seniors. So, him say, I need to come in and that's where it starts from. But we're seeing the fruits, and I'm very optimistic of the season ahead.
Yeah, definitely. From when last Excelsia, 0-2 or 3 back to back. Was it 0-2 or 3? The recorded Jimenez.
0-3 or 4. Yeah, 0-3 or 4.
Yeah, 0-3 or 4. Man. I'm do it again. But coach, I'm not take up no more time, and I think you did a great job explaining a lot of things to us, isn't it? It was a pleasure having you here as usual. I think I get all of my questions them out of the way, really and truly.
Well, I haven't seen that one Manning Cup match yet. I'm quite sure. I haven't seen that one man. As an old boy, I think we play. I think we play Friday at Diego. I wouldn't expect to see all the way over Diego, but when the round of 16 start, share abreast with it. Support them. Yeah. There's a special kid there are 2 special kids at Excelsia. You would have heard one of them named Damali Williams. Yeah, him just turned 17 yesterday. Trust me, I got that kid from when he was 11 years old. And I've been working with him. I'm in the 4th season of Manning Cup. It's unbelievable. I still have 2 more seasons ahead of him because he had been playing from grade 8. He's now in grade 11, and he has the option to go to grade 12 and grade 13. And I said, if I want to play where the coach I didn't have, there's another player who leads the line, captain the team, Jamaica Scott, nice goal scorer, nice player. Is for Real Mona. Understand? I think they are special. Understand? But there are some nice kids. Aldina Walters, who plays for the U15 national team, that just win the title the other day. The CFU title.
Yeah.
Plus, I mean, the CFU title last year. Nice player, Rajan Small. And I say it's just trusting the process. You do the draft, get the kids them, and the good things that they all played Pepsi together. They played Coles 2 seasons at Pepsi. One of them was in the Coles finals last year. We lost the stats 1-0. Every one of them player, including the goalkeeper. And they're just most of them are 15-year-old. So, I'm not worried about the future of Excelsia. And that's, just put in the hard work as coach. And that's just my job. Me not have the money. Me drive a little ordinary Mazda. Me can't even approach a parent and say, boy, yeah, me keep
no jetor.
No, me keep on little trial and me blast it out and some coaches send some player. I'm say, yeah, me like that one. Sometimes I like the player them and thing. Time me go back for the player a month after. Somebody with a jet or a BMW gone with him. I went get a drama 2 seasons ago. 2 seasons ago, I recruited a player. Nice like a player. Green is his surname. And one of them famous high school player, mother and me agreed. And the day when he was supposed to be transferred into Excelsia, not transferred, primary school, in taking pep, in field, did not make certain school and bring him across. And the morning when he was supposed to turn up, I didn't see him turn up. And when I took up the phone and I called the mother, no, I saw another parent come and say, Coach, now I get John Brown. And I say, you mean I get John? Man say, boy, Coach, remember, say, me and John Brown live on the same road. And I said, two big vehicles come in last night. And when I took up the phone and I called the mother, they said, Coach, me did wrong call them, but me I know for call them, but him gone at one of them school there where, And no, the funny thing about it, that kid right now, that kid not playing no football. You understand me? I get that. In them coach program, in the rich coach age now, and in them Pepsi program, right? Because them sideline him. And me can tell you, if I had that kid, he would be funny thing, he played under 13 at Cavaliers. And that's where they saw him playing under 13 for Cavaliers. And that's year before last year, 2023. And then them take him away. The school. But such is life. And that's what motivates me, because when you have the resources and you put in the work, so when you have them matchups, you're motivated to want the well. And we want to put back Excelsia on the map. I think with the youth program we have gotten there, we have made the Pepsi final 2023, 2022 Pepsi semi-final, 2021 Pepsi semi-finals, last year Coles finals, the year before Coles semi-finals. We've been into 2 Walker Cup finals. So we're knocking on the door. And it's just time for open the door. Hopefully that these boys can make a run at it. We are just as good as any other team. We are not favorites. We are not favorite, but just as good as any other team.
But one more thing I must ask the coach, because I think this is right across the league. I think when I play Manning Cup, we were a lot bigger in stature. Is it that because Manning Cup is getting younger and younger, that's why the players them look so small? What's happening with that though? Or just me now see right? Am I being tricked, or the players them look a lot small?
Alright, it's when me I go high school. When me I go high school in the 80s, and man I play Manning Cup. Man them big brother. I don't know if the food and what are the man of my born at them time there. Or the man of my born in my era, them born with bigger bone structure, bigger bone mass or muscle mass or what, I understand. But there are some team who have some good size, cause there are some sun catching team, trust me, when them come across, they really some size. I think it's just cool them will have lesser quality, see the size. And as we start about school of lesser quality, there's something I want to just and I want your feedback on it and on football development. I remember years ago in our cricket, I think it's still in place. Sunlight cricket, where they brought the ticket to 2 tiers. The top tier, if you want to call it sunlight, I remember when them call it the second tier because you have teams like how Excelsia has been doing well cricket last couple of years. We've been dominating both 14, 16, and 19. Winning titles, being in final, you name it. Do your research.
You got Mr. Bailey for that one.
Yeah, man. Kirkland Bailey, the boss. And Kirk Mackenzie, we play for West Indies. His father is also a part of the cricket setup. And his son now is still there. I think his son leave Woolmers and come to Excelsia. Sixth farm, playing and big bats, good cricketer, national player also. He's doing a good job. But I think the football must have 2 tier. And I tell you why. I can't, when a Manning Cup game I play now, outside of my school, I don't go watch it. I don't go, to be honest. I went and watched 2 other games, but that was more for scouting purposes. Because I used to coach at school. I used to get Wooly Palo. I can't tell you who to. I coached at Mary's College. They had fired the coach and they brought me in to finish up the season. When I go Mary's College, it's like talent. There was like 3 talented boys in all of the school. We played both Colts and Manning Cup, but there was no structure. And then when Mary's College have good talent, you had other school where I come take them away and go develop to them school. So when I say that, schools like this, you may know them. I mean, I really want to try this nobody school, for nobody see me and say, yeah, this same school.
Yeah.
But where the standard is not at the level. Playing a tier, another tier, and qualify. You know, Manning Cup changed the format this year.
Yeah, I see that.
Right. So all I'm saying is that after you play 7 games, the top 4 go through, which go in our group and play them one another again. But the bottom 3 and the bottom 4 go home. All may I say, have a consolation league. Or going forward, so look here, your track record over the 5 years till say you want to win 1 match in a 40 games. So you have to play Division 2, Manning Cup, and then qualify. It will help old boys and school now structure them program and say, hey, you know what? When we have our talent, when I get to it, go build another man school and develop and come out of D2 and go back in the big league. And you will get more people that come out. So if you have a 40 school that play Manning Cup, no. If make memory serve me right. I'm think 16 of them don't make no sense. No sense. Honestly. So why not have a Manning Cup with 24 teams? Whichever how you want to put it. If you want to put 3 groups of 8, 2 groups of 12, or 4 groups of 6, whichever way. I'm at the next 16 team. Go in a different tournament and play. Same time when Manning Cup play. Because it now help the teams, brother. You have one man that score 5 goals on a team. Let me call him Gainstead. And Gainstead I concede 50, 60 goals. Oh, that make no sense for football.
Yeah, I think now youth development no do this, and that probably more likely to broke the youth them spirit and make them feel like them actually good instead of.
Then have you seen that the last round of games, Issa posted that teams forfeit them games and give a point. Because them I say, then me see somebody will play KC in the last game. I don't remember which school. And say them a forfeit the game and give KC 3 points and 3 goals. You see, and this for me attack, it don't make no sense. Because after the youth then lose 5 games and then say they can't go through. and the competition bigger than them. Them have no motivation to play. How we help the kids them develop? In America, them want the kids them play football as regular so them can develop and them can play regular and get better. Now, then you gone one side, gone sit down, while them could have another cancellation football. But everything go back on to money, you know. Money and sponsorship, because them have to say that it's a cut down the games then. Because I expense, referee expense. That's how a rumor say. That's why I really like compound program. Because I don't want to be one of them man that we are run with narratives. See? But now we are talking about development. Me all about development. And everybody want to see them school and them club develop. But the youth them have to play regular. Understand? I don't know if you know what I've started to do, especially since Excelsia your school. We have gone to some overseas tournament. And we have done well. We went to USA Cup last year. Playing silver under 17. Team Damali Williams scored 12 goals. We beat one team named Barcelona and something like that. Academy in the finals. Then qualify. Then we qualify for Adidas Cup this year in Virginia. Went to Virginia again. We won the U17 bracket. Understand? And winning that tournament now make a qualified fee. Another big tournament, which is the Jefferson Cup. Now, if you know some of these cups, some of them are scholarship tournaments where, well, that's a scholarship. Scouting tournament for scholarships for, you know, the Division 2 and the Division and the Community College and the Division 1. So hopefully after the Manning Cup done, we can carry the core of the team, the Jefferson Cup. Give them an opportunity to display them talent and make scouts in America see them. That's what me want to say, you know. I want to coach a kid, and when it's done, I help him become a man, help him to feed him family, help him to move on in life. I think I help him in household and community.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I want to coach a youth to say, boy, I'm going to win trophy, and then, you know, them become we are there now. I want to know, say, a man can take the phone and say, coach, you know, me I graduate, like other player called me that day when he went to Indiana University. And his mother called me and said, coach, your boy University of Indiana take him. And on the signing day, she sent me some pictures and video. And watching them, you know, me get watery eyes. You know why? Because I knew what that kid went through, you know, when he was at Excelsia. And to see him in our university as one of them top 3 pick for them program, that's what me about. You know, that's my trophy. When me go on my bed, I see them youth, I'm a vision them, I say, Channel Star. Me help that youth there. See, that's what me like. Because that's the only way country could be better, football could be better, because we have more youth in the college system. And that's the next thing, ball please, that I don't think at the GFF level, there's nobody who really have them youth in our database. Let's say we have 80 youth in America. Barnia and Ghana states gone to school, and nobody attract them football progress, and then them can bring them in for whatever program. U20s, U17, you know, is sometime a 1 or 2 get through the crack, and it's because it may be known by 1 or 2 that associate to the football at the highest level. And them say, you know, that kid there, I play for Man City team in New York and in the Jamaica, you know, but they are a lot more like him. I tell you.
Yeah, them fall through the cracks for you.
There's a kid, father used to play for Cavaliers. I don't know if you know him, them call him Flemings. He used to play right back for Tivoli. Him have a son right now, we are match up America. Every time I see a clipping from the youth, me run water, and nobody not track him. Nobody not know him progress. I understand? And this youth, 17-year-old, maybe we can help her under 20 team, but nobody not know him. They say, hey, that youth at Excelsia, you should go, you know, and he migrate, stay to them father, you know. I could invite him down for trial. So these are things that I like to say happen more than people. There's a database with all of them player ball play. All of them. I say, John did so, Harry did so, make we watch them, watch them regular, see if them are matriculate and I get better. Just like how we do it for the woman reggae girls them. Where I think there's a database and them try find them and thing. We need to do it, holistically. Not do it this year, right? I don't. So somebody needs to get paid. Say you have local scout at Jamaica, we scout for JFF, we go in at the parish, go watch the D Cup and the Manning Cup and the U16 and make recommendation. Or somebody who are gonna do it on a level, the brother. Understand and take. And then the football. You won't know if you ask me them 100 questions. More than I say, boy, Stanley, team body, make a drink 2 beer. Understand? Yeah. Right now, I don't even know if I can stay them Tuesday.
Yeah, talk about Tuesday, because that's what I'm going to run out with. Why you not going to stay them Tuesday? Worried?
No, Here what happened now. And, Reggie, me a football work on this. I must say, I've done several World Cup qualifying games in Jamaica as an analyst on the radio, both male and female. Understand? So, me not work on it. Me always get my media pass, and me always there stadium. But me don't know, for some reason, me just say, me don't know, me may change my mind come tomorrow or come, and me end up a stadium. But sometimes when you're there in your own environment like this and I watch a game, there's a lot more me see. Because I'm not so distracted. I chat to the man to my left, I chat to the man to my right. Because you know ball thing, sometimes you got a ball gun, you chat 30 minutes of the game and you miss out some important thing. And I just want to say a better team because I'm not working it. Now, I suffer with Liverpool for much years, so I'm going to do like some man. Because you have some man and me and them at the age. And I say, but when you're 20 years old and we're up and down, I never heard you spoken about Man City. So you come now, I cheer for man. Man, I say, no man. I say, in England, when a man cheer for Norwich City, he cheer for Norwich City all them life.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't be no way different. If you cheer for your team, you cheer for the team all your life. Take your licks and you move on. You understand? Me just not support another team. So, but me don't know. Me just a hopeful choosing. Me see some, good central midfielder. Bobby Reed a central midfielder.
But he had not come back. So yeah, talking about Tuesday, because Tycoon has some ask about Tuesday, but I think
who that Barrick?
No, Tycoon, I'm coming not Tycoon. Ask about Tuesday what need to do different. He hadn't coming back and make a huge difference. So.
I know. We can't use Bermuda as a measuring stick, and we are gonna use that. But can we be ruthless against Bermuda because it looked to me like going down the road, goal difference going me. If you end up on points with nobody, me. Understand? Me. And I always thought that the game against Cura at home, from when I look at the thing, I always thought that game would be going to be a tricky game because that game we may have to win to get into the World Cup. But who's available? Tell me who's available for Tuesday.
So Edney is back and Casey Palmer is back. So those two that weren't there.
Yes.
I
mean, I bring back Low in the back line with King if we're going with a back 4. Me want to say Gregory at left back. Gregory's available?
Yeah, Gregory available.
Me want to say Gregory at left back. Understand? Me want to say Kaim Dixon on the pitch. And me want to say Bowser up on the pitch. Me don't know if Kaim Dixon will play 10. I might go on the right side for Campbell. But we can't put on my man on the left side, Him one of the dangerous man. Him dangerous. People afraid of him. I'm gonna say the coach sit down with him. All the reason with him, brother. And tell him what he want. So look here. The first 20 minutes, more 7 crafts. You have to hold them reason with the player them. I tell you the truth. It's unfortunate, because I'm a professional and them should have know. But you have to hold them reason with it. You understand?
But here's my thing though, coach. You gotta make back some change again in the defense all over again. Remember I said
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Nothing wrong with that. So go to your clipping. Look for your best pairing. All right. You know, say with King and Low, there was some comparison where I said somewhere else. I had a dialogue I had with somebody where with King and Low, we conceded I think a 1 goal per game. With King and anybody else, it was 1 point something per game, almost 2 goals. So sometimes you have to look on stats. I'm a good friend Africa with us stats. Understand? Sometimes you have to go with a good feeling. Sometimes you have to go with the matchup. Sometimes you go because of the environment. So there's coaching is easy, brother. Me I tell you that in a coaching, anything coaching is easy. Me you can sit there and talk. I say sometimes I go to stadium. Anyway, I'm here some man coach and yes, sometimes as coach we forget the lick on into the skin. We forget it when we mess up. And when we mess up as coach, we go back and we say, John, I should have do that. I could have do that better. Understand? Sometimes as coach, we go on my bed with that team. I'm telling you this. We go on my bed with that team. And me sit down and say that team I want going in the match. I get up tomorrow morning and I may get a call from my captain and say, Coach, where I go on? I say, no, I'm there and I say, everything good for later. I say, yeah. And the captain made us say something to me. Coach, what do you think about ball pre? I mean,
big channel. You tell him it's a big channel.
Eh?
You tell him it's a big channel.
Yeah, man. Yeah, big channel. And so what's the thing about ball pre? No, we talk about ball game now.
Okay,
Remember, say me knock some gym ball, So I know say me know you can't play ball,
Alright, tell them, let them know.
No, me know you can't play ball. I'm not try boots up a thing. And the captain may say, but coach, go with ball pre now, man. I think ball pre better than Stanley. Me I say, all right. Guess what now? Him change me thinking, him change me thought process. Come I say, I want to be the captain to him, I say. So it's not easy, brother. It's not easy. Sometimes, most time, me have a friend named Karumi Yui, you know him too, Rasta, the coach. He's a man where them man that makes the football deep, More time me have to wonder if Karumi sleep. Big man. Me Karumi eat, sleep, and breathe football, Usually coach Karumi. Me usually coach Karumi till him become coach. I'm glad to see him success is the man. And Karumi is a man where you hold some meds with him, in the man where in meditation as a coach and as a rasta, make you look for some football different, Understand? So it's not easy, brother. It's easy sometimes when you have all one luxury team where you have 2 left back where boy you can put any one of them in it and see him jack a chump. 2 right back. But when you have that, you have to mix and match and come with the right combination. Or you go, you have to think. The reason why I say that, look for Mount Pleasant. When we are playing Mount Pleasant, Mount Pleasant we beat we in the prelim, and when it come on to play after, and the coach gather the coaching staff, and him look on the best team. The man pull some stats and some scenarios and some situation and some you have to think deep, and you put all that in the whole mixture, to come up with the right formula, It's when it works, Jesus peace, man. So you feel like the biggest coach is when it work, you beat yourself for 9 days, you still beat yourself. So coaching is easy. And you have to love it. Understand? And enough people don't know, me a coach from 1998, me officially certified from 98 from Renee Simone there, and that's when I get my first level 1. 98 before me get level 2 in 2005. So if you check from 98 till now, me a coach. Me a coach at all levels. The only thing me not coach at Jamaica yet, you know, a Premier League.
Okay.
So me head coach with schoolboy football, club football at the next year, Super League, Major League, Sid Bartlett. This is our Division 1, Division 2. Me coach Bank League, coach up at UE, All League. So me coach. I'm a passion. I understand. And a lot of people think they're coaching on my job. Coaching on my job. Bad pre, you don't know my job.
What a job?
Bad pre, me not construction. Me not construction business. All my life.
Okay, okay.
I know people that know that. Everybody just say Stanley the coach, everybody.
Coach,
Coaching on my passion.
Coach Stanley.
Exactly. I'm always in a construction and project management. All of my life. Up to the day. I get up and do and then go coach at even time, but everybody know me through the football field and my affiliation with coaching. Understand? But before I go, let me just say this to you. I'm gonna say it publicly. Yo, a long time you asked me for come on your program, you know.
Yes,
And
with a minute.
me a Bob and wave you still. See it?
What? Yeah.
And more time I too busy, to be honest. And sometimes I don't remember. But your program I get some traction, brother. And me have to say to you, I say to this publicly because you have other YouTubers and other bloggers tuning into your program. Is that stay out of the narratives them with coaching around the league and JFF. Stay out of the narrative them. Understand? The objective all the while. Seeing and that's how we're gonna sell the program. You know, do like some man but as them you look at narrative, they run with it and them spill it and twist it and you know that yes we you know news sell. Understand? But let's stay out of the narrative them. Make everybody who in the football fraternity as they ring them phone and say, yo, bigger interview no. Them willing for one company thing. Understand? Some me no listen. Some me do listen. I me do remember. And I go and get a drama. Thursday night, me I look for watch an NFL game. I get a drama. So,
NFL?
yeah, man. Yeah, me the NFL man, brother. Me tell you something. Me watch all sport. That's why I can merge it. Me watch golf. Me watch tennis. Me watch ice hockey. Me watch baseball. Me watch all NASCAR when me ready. Yeah, man. So me can yes, and when they do them them interviews and them talk to coach and the life of the coach, me learn and me live. And something I can learn, you know, me still don't know enough, you know. Me just I want to be licensed coach, you know. Me don't know if I go up the soccer. Me not really have a desire there right now for coach up the so because me want family close to me. But me a man where me watch a whole heap of sport and a similar. So as me I say is that continue the way I do because you do a good thing, brother. Understand? And about to follow some man where a program become a mix-up program. Or man I call the program where I try to get you to chastise Tom, Dick and Harry. It's like, let me say this. My boss, club boss, how old people don't like him? You know, I'm going up a venue and a man starts or something. The man see me and starts. You know me answer? Because you know, you're liking and you don't like him, have nothing to do with me. You know? That have not a thing to do with me. You understand? I'm in a business with half the field or boardroom decision. Because me not Gatorade drink with the coach. That coach provide Gatorade and water. They say we drink champion and them have them boardroom decision and them court. Me not get involved in that. That's me that. Me is a man, if you see me when we go a match, me alone walking at the venue. Me see you and me a link up, but me not power no man. I'm not get into that. Because that, you know, a lot of I'm gonna see him say me like you about pre. Guess why I like you? Because I'm gonna tell him say me like you. So him like you, because I'm gonna tell him say me like you. If you ask him say, why you like ball pre? Him can't tell you when I like ball pre. So me stay out of them thing, brother. Understand? I mean, about I get wine up. Me just coach, go home, coach, go home, coach, go home, coach. If you see me down on it, I watch a match. See me at stadium, I watch a match. See me anywhere, I watch a match. If me and my wife walking and me alone, me walking with another coach Bridget, which you know my coach ever did. Understand? And that's about it. Me not try to get in politics. Me not them type of coach there. Understand? Me not better than a man, but me respect myself as a man. I know my body I work with me can do. Me have success and disappointment like anybody else. Understand? But we still are grind it because there's more to learn. There's a version that I really like to get to, you know. I'm going to send on in number. The Trevor Thomas. You go school with Trevor?
No, man, Trevor before me. But
Yeah, Trevor.
yeah,
Try to get him for your program. You know what I'm saying? Try to get my program.
Yeah.
Trevor is one of the brilliant minds. And he's my good friend. Good friend. And even although I'm older than Trevor, start coach before Trevor, you know, Trevor is a man where me can call up and say, yo, bro, give me a little response on this and all the discussion, you know, about football and stuff. Just like there are other mentors out there. So Harold Thomas, we are coach now. I'm not thinking my coach somebody now. I want to be a mentor, you know. The man up to now, the man that still give me information, football information. Stanley, I'm gonna say, yo, you know, me have something from the Dutch team and blah blah blah. I'm sending it to me. Me like because me look up to them man, Frank Brown, Hugh McCarthy, Jeffrey Maxwell, may God rest his soul. Are people who usually, you know, give me the material and say, hey, this is how you can get better as a coach. This is how your team. So me still learn from them man. No, me under the wings of Mr. Speed. Oh come on, my team is worse. May I tell you. So I still learn, still I grow. Understand, even although me a coach about 25 to 30 years now. And I'm in a mind. Me still want to grow, still want to learn. Understand, still want better. I mean I go on, me not try to tell a man me know the football more than them. Me know it, but me don't know it more than anybody else. Me know it just as much. It's just that me try to stay objective as best as me can. And that's why me do analytical work for KLS. Because me objective when me analyze a game. Understand? Sometimes you can be the best analyst and still not the best coach. And he's not the best coach. He's up, my brother. Love.
Yeah, man. Yo,
And make sure Bad Pre-TV.
Yeah.
But there again, at the end of Manning Cup season.
Yeah, there again. I win the title. I leave the trophy. That is it.
No, don't quote me, brother. At the end of the Manning Cup season,
Yeah.
me gonna knock you.
Regardless.
My U16 season start the 23rd. That's a 2 Wednesdays from now. Because it's a send out something. It's the 23rd or 22nd, whatever it is. Understand? So me are in season for the next 6 weeks. Understand? Schoolboy, U14, U16. But nevertheless, me there have to game review. Understand? As usual. And no matter face, we are in a Cavaliers are in a top 6. Come next year, me, when time the fat lady starts singing, we're going in a choir there. Now watch a start, watch a finish. All right?
Coach,
Bless
thanks
you,
for Coach, give thanks. You must say this first before you run. Give thanks for take your time out, 2 hours out of your time.
Yeah, man.
Give me a time. I'm obviously give thanks for that. You see me? All for insights. You see me? I must say, don't be a stranger to the show. That alone I'm gonna say. You see me?
I'm telling about Pre. Me not jump on shows because me not try build no CV and me not try build no popularity for a man say, well, it's about Pre, you not nah. I'm tell you, I come home most night from training, I'm tired, brother. It's not nice, you know, so not 3 o'clock evening time. I'm tired, and when you come in, you want like a family time, like a TV time, and you do it all over back again, you understand? But, you know, as an Excelsia man, you give you the strength. See, because you have another Excelsia man, I'm not think you give me strength, you know. I'm a friend too. And anytime I see Ryan again.
Yeah, friend?
Yeah, Ryan, I'm a friend, man. Ryan, I'm a friend. But through Ryan get caught up in this whole narrative and you know, sometimes I attack people character. I can't say anything publicly, you know. Anything I say publicly, because you know, Ryan need a program like your one where I discuss football, you know, try to criticize nobody or criticize no coach.
Yeah,
Understand?
but to be fair, still Ryan and me and Ryan.
Yeah, I'm a virgin, man. No, man,
Everybody
Ryan.
can't be the same. Everybody can't be the same coach.
Mr. Ryan, I'm a virgin.
There's
Listen to me.
space for everything. So
Listen.
Ryan, I do him have to do.
Let me
And
tell you
me, I
about
do
four
me have
black
to
where me and them are good virgin.
do. Yeah.
MG Sports, I'm a virgin. BAM Sport, I'm a virgin. You are my virgin, and Ryan, I'm a virgin. Right? The rest of black of them, me not really know them like that. See, in MG Sports, I have a argue about football. And no, me I try to educate him, sorry. Because he not really seen a whole of football. He not know Calvin Valentine, Jim DeGram. He not know Noah Sterling. He not know some baller. Understand? I mean, I try to tell him about, you know, long time football. And him say never see Walter Boy playing in the flesh. So I just tell him, say, see where you go wrong. One of the top 3 or the top 5 best player ever play for Jamaica, you never see him play. So I can't have a discussion with you. You go up on YouTube or you go up on Google and you pull modern day stats and tell me about Arsenal and rare, and you use some term, the modern term. Me want to say you ever got a nature village farm or watch a Premier League. You know, when you ever see Prince Orion, Byron Earl, Billy Dias, you name them. You understand? You never see them on the play football yet. So you never see David Burgess play for Cavaliers yet. You never see Andrew Williams, Bovell Williams. I can't go on. You never see Donovan Panton play for Boys Town. So when man start hold some argument and them can't go into the history, me not get involved because I like history because I've seen it. I understand? I've seen it, brother. See? Me not play no Manning Cup. I'm not play Manning Cup. I may not play in the Premier League. I'm not playing in the Premier League. I play Pepsi football. Let me coach team. I go play sit ball like a major league. I'm a play Ghana League with some great players. I mean, I'll tell you 3 of them. Geddes Alexander, I used to go Calabar, I play with him. Walter Boyd, I play with him. And Dominic Spalding. Or Google them if you don't know them. You're young too, you know. Or Google them. Geddes Alexander, one of the purest midfielder I ever see. Play for Calabar. Me and play Ghana League.
Here's on your coach. You see, next time you fall down, give me some history. Because you see that Walter Boyd, some no,
you have to have the history. You have to have the history question, them, brother.
Yeah, I go in at them because we don't want to go back in it now. But when I say this to a coach, you see me, I have to pay homage to Ryan LFC. Because Ryan LFC give me a platform and say, you go on with the road. But as you can see, me, him and him. You get me? I say, and them man the legendary thing. And them man do the owner thing. You get me? I say, so me have to pick up Ryan LFC.
I have no...
Yeah, allow you for show shots at him.
No, I'm not sure. No.
Just like how you pick up your teacher, them, you know.
Yeah, all I'm saying.
Just like how you defend your teacher, them.
No, Ryan, I'm a friend. Ryan, the Liverpool man, like Excelsia man. Ryan, I'm a friend. We just, you know, not get the opportunity for, because sometimes when we watching program and Mr. say, you know, me not like program like that. You understand? Me not like the Multi Perkins type of program. Yours program, me think your objective. You ask them, sit there like me, I watch your comments, you know. Me more watch your comments than you talk to Mr. Speed, you know. And I see someone, I say, but you know, ask the hard question. And you know, ask the hard question. The hard question, if you ask Steve McLaren, I'm the coach. And if you ask the hard question, you know, Mr. Speed, coach or just advisor. Remember, you know, him only can assist in that, insist. Try remember that. I know that. Him can say, Steve, I think we have to play 5 at the back. And Steve said, good. I said, no, I prefer, you know, in England, I like playing 4. Him allow him. Not true. You want to 5 in the team, me would have liked to 5. But, you know, maybe we'll go Trinidad, I go to 5, we have to play. Because if you are lead the group, if Trinidad beat Cura and we win come Tuesday. We got 9 points, Trinidad got 7, and Giant Cura. So when we go to Trinidad, all we need to do is take a point out of the game, true?
No,
Take a point
because
out.
can't be, because if we take a if it goes so
See, that's a
and
problem.
go back to lead, you know, what do you mean take a point?
But see, that's what me I try to show you, know. So
Gotcha.
point is, well, I know, man, watch this now. If we go to Trinidad, bro, and Trinidad beat them and got 7 points with them, and we beat Birmingham and got 9 points. So we score 5 goals come Tuesday, and the goal average look. All right, so we're going to lead the group with 9 points, and then we are going to Trinidad. All right, watch this now. Listen to the logics, you know. Them now are going to have Bermuda for play. Not true?
Yeah, which them are go up on 10 points.
All right. So them going to say, you know what, we're going to dump up Bermuda, you know, because if Jamaica and Trinidad draw, Jamaica will go up on 10 points. Understand? And we have to go to Jamaica go try a lock shop. So choose a game is a game that is a pivotal game in terms of scoring goals. Make we be the team that score 5 or more or 6 goals from Birmingham with a clean sheet. So we have a healthy average. You have a maths thing, brother. Football about maths, you know. So you gotta go, cause maybe when you go to Trinidad, you may have to try score early and defend it and come. Again, the environment may be different. Different stadium, different traveling arrangement, different sleeping. Them something play important part in a football, you know. And then teach them something when you go to football courses, you know. So I say, so that's why I said the other night, all we had to do was to take a point. Go to look at point. When the coach kill him if he get a point. So I say, we have one more thing to show you. Hold on. I want to show you before you go. Hold on, my man.
People, when you watch this guy, I get shown something. Ready? People, when I enjoy the show, smash the like button on the show, no, man. People, when you see me, I try, man. Come on, people, I carry on some guests and some guests and some
So
guests.
me I show you this. Hold on, no, me I show you
what is that now? Ball?
No.
How much
This is
take on ball?
No, hold on. No, man. This is real. More you see this, right? When we play Inter Miami, and you can't go back and watch the tape, or you go back and watch the tape at stadium, right? Me know you did it, right?
Yeah.
Me take some picture of Messi. Me can send them to you, and you can. Me take some picture of Messi, and me take some picture in idea with the backroom staff at Inter Miami, because prior when we travel first, you know, they had to engage us, you know, giving us, assist us with some things, ice and thing and stuff. So when the game done, the ball on the field, me run go for the ball. Listen to me. Me run go for the ball. And when me run go for the ball, I sent it with one of the backroom staff. I asked them to get it signed by the great. Me have a ball right now in my house. You can go on. I think my son put it up on. How you call them site there again? Where them
eBay, Amazon.
Yeah, man.
Coach, my make the man them try breaking your house for the ball.
No, man. Look here. Tell me who for signature this.
You assume say the great goat Lionel Messi.
No, that's a Sergio Busquets signature.
Busquets.
Yeah, number 5, original. Who for signature this?
Coach, me can't read them signature.
No, this
Suarez. Luis Suarez.
Who for signature this?
From you said that for the so I'm mostly a Messi. Oh, it's a Leo, right? That's for true, you know.
Yeah, man. Original. Just screenshot it right now and go back and check it. See there? Original Luis Suarez. Original Busquets. Me have the ball. So yeah, me have it. Me make sure keep it in my house.
Yeah.
Me have some pit bull on my yard too. All right. So yeah. So
people don't know the man ball, you know.
Me have the original ball. So any Messi fan, any real Messi fan out there, feel like they can't afford a ball. Tell them to just give them a number. Understand? Yeah, man. My son said to me, said, Daddy, just keep the ball, man. What I try to do is get it. I try to get it put in a glass thing
So you
that
have to frame
have
that.
it. Yeah, because
Frame that.
I understand. When everybody that I mean have the picture can send to you after me come off if you show continue with Messi. When Messi have on a shirt, I mean take the picture with him. Take a selfie with him. Understand? Because when we go into Miami over in a Florida, Messi 2 times. And when we see him 2 times, him body guard don't even want him body guard, if you look on him along the way, him body guard walk and block the way. So you can't
Yeah,
even
man.
see him. He walk
Number
past me
one
in the tunnel.
bodyguard now, right,
He
man.
walk past me in the tunnel less than 5 feet. Right? Cause our change room cross from female. And we don't stand up there. So, but them experiences are let me tell you about pre. They're good experiences. For
Yeah, man,
me,
once in a lifetime.
we are play Kanka Cup. We go in a Dominica last year and win the Kanka Cup. Good experience, something I enjoy.
Yeah.
Just unfortunate we didn't have to go this year. But Barbados there, I mean, I tell you that because it was a really tough one. We really go for win the game. We're having a goal scoring problem, as I tell you.
Yeah.
Understand? But these Kanka Cup experiences over the last 3 years, one, it made me know some islands. I mean,
Yeah.
almost every in the Caribbean now.
Yeah.
Understand? Make you get to know Trinidad and Barbados and Antigua and St. Lucia, man, which was an experience which I can tell my younger player them. I can, share that with them. Sometimes I do some video, the stadium and the changing room set up and I share it in my group for people to understand. Because we want to see it on TV, but we not get to live it. Understand? But me rub shoulder with the great man, Lionel. Nah, he's a Brazilian, so I tell you that still. He's a Brazilian, but and Suarez fan, because as a Liverpool man, understand, rub shoulder with the greats, and it's a pleasure. So me I
Yeah,
say it's
man.
a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Understand? Me have Inter Miami gears, not signed, but from Inter Miami, which me not really weird still. Me give it to my wife and stuff. But it's a pleasure, Lionel.
Yeah,
Me no
man.
want to get you
Coach.
that's a that day,
And
Because I
next
see
to
that
coach,
one
we have a whole lot more to talk about. But coach, you have to make sure say the juvenile let me take out the ball and say, yo, we gotta play some ball in
No,
the backyard.
no, man. Here up now. The only man would have take out the ball, I would have been the son. You know my son Malik, right?
Yeah, if Malik ever say, yo, on the
No,
ball,
man.
we play some ball and
No.
accidentally pick out the
Malik,
ball, man.
Malik want a ball. He just said, Daddy, me need a ball. I say, yo, but right now me a ball in the car, but this ball was
Yeah,
an
man.
official match ball. And I say, me no want me tell you say official match ball. I look back on the camera and stay down when we blow the whistle.
Yeah,
And look, first thing I did was to run onto the field and I took up the ball.
yeah.
Understand? Because it dropped on Cavaliers man foot and pick it up in a year cause in vex. But me know how priceless it is. So me and then I ask the backroom staff, carry it in there. I met the great man them sign it and the three great man them sign it.
Straight.
So me have this can I show my grandson, because my grandson a baller now,
Ball, I know.
I send you a video. The man have a left foot at 1.5 years old. You know,
One and a
him
half year
send,
old.
yeah, man. Me was send you a video when Malik send come give me the idea and said, Daddy, look for your grandson. No,
Yeah,
man.
man.
So I tell
There's
Malik,
a
say, no, man.
Project Mbappe.
Boy, me that Ronaldinho no really use left foot,
Project
but
Ronaldinho.
yeah, man. But me have the official ball signed by Busquets, Leo, Suarez, the biter. Understand? It's precious,
Great, man.
precious. We put it up on eBay, but don't even check the response in a while. I'm gonna tell Malik say for manage the page, and when we get the
Yeah,
right time, we take it. You understand me? I say. You
straight.
understand? But that ball will come valuable when Messi hang up in boats.
Yeah. Nobody take you right off of it, man. Allow it
Right.
make it go on.
No, but more frame it.
Yeah.
More frame it. More pump it, seal it, that it don't lose no ear,
Yeah.
and frame it and have it. I understand, and I can share the history with people.
Yeah, man.
But me there and me I jump on back anytime you say boy, hot topic, Manning Cup,
Yeah.
uh
You say
Kanka
you're
Cup a come
forward,
up,
you say you're forward when Manning Cup done, as they saying. So
Yeah,
me I
but
look
Kanka
for
Cup a
you.
come up and me think Mount Pleasant. I think Mount Pleasant can win it.
Yeah, I feel Mount Pleasant can win it.
Because them are avoid them are gonna avoid the Cibao, which is a big team.
Yeah.
And them and Cibao are playing in the finals.
Yeah.
Understand? But it's gonna be tricky because Cibao in Dominica. First thing of them on the airport, your Mount Pleasant a drop. And this of them a drop. No, the airport. Them on the airport. The people, them rich, the rich club. Them try to do something in the finals. And the night before the finals, they came to the hotel and them start get some, them 4-wheel bike there.
No, some hear about that a lot. Me hear say all the time in a Champions League. The man them set up alarm and be sitting for wake up the ball of them. Can experience something like that?
Yeah, man. Can ask Everdeen.
Jaja.
Because at the time, Everdeen shared room and about 2 o'clock, I jump up, hear it. I'm going to wake up Everdeen and say, Everdeen. So I run out on the balcony and we look out to the streets. If 100 people are there, there was a club, which we never know. There was a nightclub near it. So what they do now was to like give people money to just go to the nightclub and then bring up a bike and rev it. Luckily the player them never hear because it's part the player them room did they down in one of the hallway there so. And the man them sleep with it, but me can expect if Mount Pleasant reaching in the final, which may expect them for reaching in the final. Trust me, I expect them for reaching in the final. Because the team will beat we. I see them beat Mount Pleasant. No, we beat the team, Defense Force. I see them beat Mount Pleasant. So I expect Cibao and Mount Pleasant to go into the final. I expect Mount Pleasant to win it. I want them to win it. See, contrary to people believe, because it's another Jamaican team I win it. I put Jamaica on the map and Jamaica football on the map. Although Mount Pleasant are a rival. You understand what I say?
Yeah.
But when that time they come, you link up my brother. You understand? Good program.
Yeah,
keep it going. I'm a blessing to the fear, brother. You understand? And when some other things come through with the football, me link you up because there are some other things you more highlight. Understand? We are trying to seek some nice sponsorship for the Jefferson Cup. When them sponsor they come through, me try to do a 3-way, outlet me to sponsor them outline sponsorship because we are trying to help you. That's all we are trying to do, nothing more. You understand? And that's how we get our blessings. Bad pray. Thanks to the 2 hours.
Yeah, man, big up yourself and give thanks. The pleasure is mine, man, coach. Big up yourself.
Yeah, man. So if you are me, I go on listen, I want to watch the comments then.
Alright, that's it, coach. Big up yourself. Big up yourself.
Yeah, cool.
Bless you. People, that was Coach Stanley. It was 2 hours, 20 minutes. People, here I go on. So I get a mixer. Big up Fire, the producer. Send the mixer so I can take the call and I know about I need to learn how to use a mixer. Is it? So I learn how to use a mixer. I don't want to take the call them and call them. Is it me? I try to get the product up. So the production of up people. But yeah, people that was coach, I try to ask as much question as possible. Going to take a stop. But yeah, people see comments them, and I don't think I see all the comments them, but people have to understand say when you understand individuals, you know, isn't it? People may learn how to master this interviewing thing, isn't it? It's a lot, isn't it? But big up coach for give me female opinion. And that is why I now get people. Now I see a lot of different coaches come on. Now I see a lot of different great people come on. And I understand how every different coach, every different great man have them own opinions, own ideas, and them things that help make them great. But yeah, people, as I say, looking forward to Tuesday's game tomorrow. Is a pre-match press conference, isn't me? Pre-match press conference. And to me, I'm not worried about tomorrow's game, not to say that I mean Tuesday's game, but tomorrow, because today already Monday, because after 12. I'm not worried about the game, people, because really and truly the boys them have to go out there with look at anger. Is him have to go out, they go take out piece of anger and piece of revenge from Bermuda. It's not the national stadium. And I don't expect it to be easy because people I don't expect any easy games these days. There's no such thing as an easy game because Bermuda don't have nothing to lose, and them team they have to be really, really aware and afraid of. Big up yourself, Reggae Boyz, vlogger reaction. It's a good conversation. Peace to have at your house. Big up yourself, coach. No. Yeah, big up on yourself. Big up yourself to everybody there. Sometimes people just have to learn from everybody, isn't it? But yeah, people, match Tuesday. Tomorrow, I don't know, press conference and training session. We can take a look at what the boys are going with. Again, for me, I just really wanted to point out those things. I really think so we have to learn when to play certain formation. We have to learn when to play certain formation. I think that in hindsight, when I look back at it, that's why I'm really that stressed to try to back something there. And again, probably after the match is finished, I really draft the details of what happened when we play the back three compared to when we don't, and take a look at the players. As I tell you, I can find 5 different or 6 or 10 different combination of we playing a back three, and all of them can work. I said Latibody playing as a centre half in a back three. I actually said Latibody playing a sweeper and look good in a back three. Lati can play sweeper. I think King of the Composure can play sweeper. RM can play as one of the stop of them. Pino can play sweeper. So we have all of the centre of them, I think, is able to play in our back three, isn't me? Big up yourself, Marlon, by the way. Marlon did bless up the show earlier. Devon Porter, bless up the show. Tycoon, big up yourself. Dre, any would have been there, isn't me? Everybody were there, big up on yourself. People smash that like button, isn't me? But I think the people may actually bring on a lot more guests. Bermuda, I will get at least 4 to 5 nil living water say. Well, have to be something like that in here, isn't me? I'm watching from New York, if NYC, great conversation, but I think coach was a bit biased about his thoughts towards Whisper. Mr. Snipes, we all have our biases in Mr. Snipes. Thing is that you get with them coach, and if you understand, everybody have them biases. So that is your opinion. Again, probably me, if it is bias, I understand where it forward from. Again, now we have to just understand that and keep it pushing. We don't need to play back three against none of these teams. Now we could have played back three against Cura away from home, living water. But they really keep mentioning Pinnock name. Why? What do you mean? Pinnock now, big baller, man. Pinnock probably I got through a rough patch right now, run manning, but come on, man. Pinnock the big baller. Here what I'm gonna do. Anyway, so I'm not gonna drop the link. Because hours a night, I know, isn't me? Hours a night. So I'm not going to drop the link. I'm going to get some rest tomorrow, Monday morning. Don't know upon the slavery tomorrow, so we're not going to drop the link, but we're going to talk some football again tomorrow. But people have to big up my guests. I'm not like big up Coach Stanley. People, and a boy thing, ask a coach where just done have him team play. Come give up 2 hours and almost 30 minutes time. Is me a reasoning? And there's a lot of things that me learn from the conversation. There's a lot of things that you learn from the conversation as well. But I think enough we hold on to small details because we feel like human beings supposed to be perfect. And we have to find is that you never find a perfect human being. And me not look for perfection and no human being. Because me know say me a human being and me have my own imperfections. You see me? So yeah, people, again, and more when time people talk things that we not necessarily agree with, we can say we not agree, we can tell why we not agree, and we can choose for agree, for disagree as well. You see me? That I think, people. So, striking the balance, and again, I just saw the things that as you can see, people don't know the ball pre-TV, is me, where they are putting in the work. That are the most we can do, we are putting in the work. I'll read a few more comments. Neil goes this thing about taking a point is a risk. Pinnock cannot start. Lati King and Pinnock are slow. Low is fast is the fastest centre back we have and the best to recover, and we now play him. But you see, people, you see how quickly narratives change. Just the other day, a whole lot of people have beat Damian Lowe. Is him walking red card and call the man all kind of thing. But as a narratives change quick. But again, it's the coach's job to find which players complement which players best. And that is key. The complement is important. Who complement each other. Partnership's important, right? All over the pitch, partnership's important. Big up yourself. Let's start game. Bless up yourself. Yeah, big up yourself, King. Big up yourself, Mr. Snipes, isn't it? Tycoon, blessings keep working for me. Man, we just go and work in it, isn't it, Tycoon? We just go and put in this work. Pinnacle and King can't play together. Wanted fighters in the team, Neil Gold said. Opinion is one thing, bias is another thing, and living water, we all bias. We all have a bias. Me have a bias, but we try to be as objective as possible, to be honest. But if you ask me have my bias, them try to hide them a little bit better as well, isn't it? Don't learn that from speed. You lose important players. You have to replace them with equal or prepared to lose. Speed did want to win the Caribbean Cup again this year. Yeah, losing them important players, them hard for replacing. It come like it hard for replace certain players. Honestly, everybody in the comment could see it. Back three works well for Jamaica, but if the coach do that, the fans will go crazy. Yeah, so but the coach have to stand on business. You see me, the coach have to stand on business and do what is right for him. You can't please the fans them. If you try to please the fans them, Apache big of yourself. If you try to please fans, man, you see how much are we there? Every fan want to see something different. You can't please fans. Feel we still a qualifier for World Cup. Ralston Bryan say yes. Ralston Bryan, if you know me, I have another option. I have to feel away there. And honestly, I feel away there. I feel say things still in our hands. As much as we're not in control, it's still in our hands. And from things still in our hands, we don't have to depend on nobody. That is the major key. And the truth is, if we win all three of our games, then we're going to World Cup. And that is what's important for me, personally. You get me? I say, what's important for me is that we have a destiny in our hand. Pinocchio bench. Living what I say, well, at least not for me. Honestly, me not learn. Well, that is you. And to each his own, Apache. It's really Pinocchio and Oldgate for start. That's a good... may I tell you, we just need to find the right combinations all over the park. I want Mount Pleasant win it. They will be the first Jamaican team in a while to give the rest of CONCACAF a good run. You feel so? Yes, Mount Pleasant are going to the CONCACAF Champions League. Go beat up some team. King O, Mears Low and Oldgate fighting a training, and that's why him get bench. Me don't know. Me don't know about that. Truth. Me don't know about that. Me know speed only rate you when him can push you around from him there clean. Which is one. Living water, if Grimmy was the coach, we winning all the games because he brought discipline to the team. Tapa brought passion and commitment. I don't know what McLaren bring to the team. Neil Gold said, my narrative never change about Nana. Always for start. Alright, not Apache. Honestly, I would use King and Low. See that? Look how much people have a different. I'm just showing people. Look how much we have a different center of pairing. That's amazing. I see Pinocchio and Oldgate. I see King and Low. I see Pinocchio and Low. And be a different. Can't please the fans. The coach have to know what's best. Gregory on the left and Free on the right. Back, I guess. Have to be 3-4-3. Alright, my boss. Big up yourself, Nico. But people, that is it for me, people. Big and serious. Sorry for no have the active call line tonight. I think I'll try and make the call line active tomorrow night. Again, people, anybody know how to use this thing? I have the mixer. And I really want to use it on tomorrow night's show. So I can get some calling. But the mixer is here. Big up fire. I don't know management. And people, I will be actively looking for sponsors. Again, I say people, so sponsors important. But to grow the show and grow the product, you don't know the production need to increase. And I think things like this. So we have to big up Fire, even though this sponsored by Fire, you see me? So that actively did it, because you don't know, people have good intentions with the sport, and I'm gonna try to get as much leading up to this World Cup. We have got World Cup. My aim is to get as much past players, coaches, more hear from the experts. Some people will live it, some people will do it. They say like, oh, Coach Stanley could have tell us, say, yeah, easy me, and the man show you how proud him is being part of the coaching staff, bring Messi to Jamaica, and people that's no mean feat. Lionel Messi is arguably, if not the GOAT, is one of the GOATs. And that would have been a proud moment to anybody. If he can be part of the coaching staff or bring a Lionel Messi to Jamaica. That would have been like, be a part of the coaching staff or bring Pele to Jamaica. So, and no mean feat people. So yeah, we just are try to get more and more of the experts, then more and more of some coaches, more and more of some past players that are really focused, along with, I don't know, have a good analysis said way. Bring like a flavor to it said way as usual, as me, or owner style, as me. Yeah man, big King, in all respect to Andre Blake, I think he should hand over captain to someone that involved more in the game and set the tone. Jaja. Good spot tycoon. Bro, I play for Cavaliers at Sid Bartlett level, and Speed was a coach at the time, and also play a coach for Pelina as well. I am Mr. Snipes. That's your lived experience. Low and any centre back. We need an aggressive defender and an enforcer. Kingpin of Woolgate to laid back and afraid for bus lace. And be an enforcer and need both. Lati play sweeper. What a joke. Sweepers have to be good passers. Bro, I see Lati play sweeper one day, and Lati was so excellent. You know, I've never seen Lati played in defense and have a bad game. Can't remember Lati playing in defense for Jamaica and have a bad game. I think Lati Bodier won the under-17 World Cup playing as a centre-half. Mr. Lati Bodier play a game at left back. And I think Lati Bodier's best game was playing at left back. The man was inverting as a left back. And I tell the people it was a joy to see. Who had lost? I think somebody played right back and invert. Was it Dexter? So yeah, them thing there, Lati Bodier play left back excellent, right back excellent, centre back excellent. We'll get laid back, laugh, you know, truth. We'll get definitely not afraid to bust this. Yeah. Because Lati is a natural centre back. Yeah, Lati is a centre back and a right back. Can also play left back. Yeah, so he's a natural defender. So yeah, that we'll get from him. Man say we'll get laid back. January. 7 different brothers, 7 different mind. Like saying a member Oldgate Everton and bust the most list. Yeah man, I think Oldgate probably have the right balance out of most of them. I initially think say Oldgate they left a bit laid back, but like watching him closer, I don't think so. I think he have a good balance. I think in terms of balance between laid back and aggression, probably Oldgate have the perfect blend. Is right there. Ezimian as a ball playing centre half as well that can be a bit front footed. I think Oldgate can be a sweeper or a stop. Ezimi, if you ask me, in a back three. I also played one season in the Major League. It's nice. Pick up yourself. Living water, you will look at Oldgate at Everton and look at Oldgate. No, he's not the same. And Neil goes saying, okay. Well, people can live right there, so can get some risk and bid and get up to go on the plantation tomorrow. I don't know if you people. Big up yourself. Thanks for watching. I don't even know much likes upon the video, people. Again, I think fan coaches in diaspora to interview. Yeah. And I need to expand my connections. That's what I'm working on, my connections. Actually ask a few coaches. Yeah, I need a link. Okay. All right, big up. Let me see. Big up yourself. Yeah, so I'm actually reach out to a few coaches in the diaspora, and I think one of them did say they want to make it. I link a few coaches. I expect a few more coaches to be on tonight, but you see that people and such a short space of time. Coach Stanley give up him time and spent a lot of time with him. So yeah, Lati definitely good defense. Yeah, man. I think we judge Lati unfairly as a midfielder. Is in what big up yourself, Lati, but I think you're an excellent defender, and I really love the fact that the coaches finally get it, and we haven't seen Lati in midfield in a minute now. But yeah, people, someone else for the one point out, people, how much time has Pinnock and King played together? And these things are some things that we need for watch, like as we say, partnerships all over the field. You see, people, them cheap with the likes. Them cheap with the likes, Apache, no man, people. Joking again. People are joking again. Nah, smash the like button, people. Come like, say me have to stop. Me have to start telling me every minute for smash the like button. And that is what I don't want to be doing. But you look like that, me have to start. Every minute, people start smash the like button. Stop the show and smash the like button. People don't want to do that, that has never been me, but it look like that don't want to do. The most can know say, alright, then they over here put in some work and the easiest way for support. You get me? I say any combination in defense can start against Bermuda. They're not a very good team, or they're not very good. I don't know why Jamaica fans the midfield and forwards missing goal or yeah. So yeah, man, I think we miss a lot of goals, and even so, if you look at the XG, we had one more goal XG over Curacao, and that's usually the case. Our XG not ever, but we have XG higher than most of the teams them will play and lose, which highlights a problem in finishing our chances. But then again, somebody always said this. If people not finish them chance, is it that the coach is selecting the best players to finish those chances? And again, example being John Russell. John Russell's record speak for itself, where, as I say, one time I think him have 4 out of 10, if not 5 out of 10 at one stage. A goal scoring midfielder, and again, with somebody with a record that the chance of fall to him, he made a want the chance fall to because he have such a record, but he didn't manage to put that chance away. And goals change games. And if we score them goal again, remember Cura Anderson getting a free header as well. So goals change games. And if we're not scoring them goal, that's how we lose games. So I guess we need more clinical players. And again, it begs for ask a question about players like Tyrese Hall. Is him a Tyrese Hall who's hot and in form? Begs for ask a question about Shivante Stewart. So you have players who are hot and in form, but class is temporary again. So is it about player hot and in form? Because again, John Russell hasn't really started John Russell hasn't really started the season on fire like how him start last season. So last season he was in a purple patch on fire. Now probably we see from John Russell is as a result of him not being on that purple patch. So yeah, I guess we don't know people. We have to find a balance between that. Yeah, Russell still Russell again is not my type of number 10, just like the coach said. It's not my type of number 10 either. You want to see type of fit Maggie in Mount Pleasant system. Yeah, that'll be interesting. Russell still not the job, yeah. So yeah. Yeah, so yeah man, last stress me out as well, man, Adi. But yeah, it's kinda crazy. We don't have the midfielders to complement Russell. I think Russell is a good option off the bench. Like if you're looking for a goal and you want an extra midfielder there, where is me if you're dead on a goal or people are sit a low block, you just want to carry on one extra player with a height that we are going to help crash the box. I think but to start the game and knowing say that football you have to play where you have to square a lot of ball in the box, and Russ just find himself high all the time when one plays, but in terms of the creative aspect of the number 10 role, getting on the ball, looking for a pass, that is not generous. But people, smash a like on the video now. Really, I make me have to go look how much like upon the video. How much likes is on the video, people? We must can do better than whatever is there. Because me say likes now look. I'm not gonna look. Honestly, I'm not gonna look. It just reminds me of Man U tall baller. Fellaini, yeah man, definitely Fellaini. Losing control the way we did cut him. Deep. Yeah man, he rough man, he rough. But people, big up on yourself. You don't know until next time. It's your boy King. People may catch you and big up on yourself to everybody where they are. Thanks for watching, people. Smash the like button. I know you're out. Tomorrow again, we'll do this again, people. You see me? You might never know who's on the show tomorrow. Don't be surprised. But people, until next time.
When Ball Free TV, big them up. Yes, sir, when they catch the family, big up Ball Free TV. Like, share, subscribe. Boom! I don't know how Ball Free TV, we are big up, I don't know. Boom!
I want Ball Free TV, you don't know how to pick. Big up yourself every time.
Like, share, and subscribe to Ball Free TV.
I will tell them, say, Ball Free TV. I will tell them thirst is nothing. Zoom in for the diamond then.
Oh,
Image
shit.
is everything. Obey your image. I will make them know. I've seen enough TV before, but I've never seen a TV like this. I've seen enough station before. Ball P TV, the one you top the list. Room! Shizzle for cheesy. I didn't know big enough Ball P TV would be so easy. Kaboom! Room! Sham! Kaboom!